All right, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Heard the Podcast. This is Danielle here.
And Tay.
And we are back with episode 34. You can find us at Heard the Podcast on Twitter, Instagram. Type us in at HER_D on SoundCloud, HE_D on YouTube, HER_D on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, and we are now on Apple Music. Yay! So yes, we are on all major streaming platforms now. HER_D the podcast, Heard the Podcast at Heard the Podcast, Twitter, Facebook, the Instagram, all that jazz. Anywho, and we do have to wait a couple months for us to be on iHeartRadio because that's like the rules or whatever, but. Whatever. That's anyway,
annoying, okay.
Yes. Anywho, did you want to lead into the shows because we have a lot to cover since we were
We had some technical difficulties. Unbreakable. Okay. So, do you want to talk about POW?
Yes.
First?
Well, let's talk about Rhythm and Flow first.
Okay, we can talk about.
What do you think about that? Did you finish it?
No, I didn't finish it yet. So
okay, but you know who won because of the internet.
The internet ruins everything, bro. Like,
Spoiler alert!
I'm annoyed.
Spoiler alert! D Smoke won the competition, and I think for rightfully so. Honestly, like I feel like
really good.
I feel like he was flawless throughout the whole show. I think that he performed at the top of at the top every like challenge they had. So I think he deserved to win. I liked it a lot, and yeah.
You say you think there will be a season 2 as well?
Yeah, I should because I'm sure
they
it's
have
successful.
to. I feel like because you're making money off of this. Like, why not? People like I know people who tell me they had like binged it and like finished it.
Yeah,
the first weekend. Like,
yeah. Because I think they released like 3 episodes at a time. I think.
Yeah, something like that. I never watched them on time, so.
Yeah, I almost didn't watch it at all, but I was like, let me just check it out.
Like I just started like a week ago.
Yeah, me too. So yeah. Anywho,
I'm a little behind.
I heard that there's a Lizzie McGuire reboot.
There is. Speaking of
what,
my coworker told me that you can pre-order Disney Plus. So I did it.
I heard about the yesterday.
I told you.
So how can you pre-order a streaming platform?
You just basically, you know how like when you join Netflix or Hulu, they give you like that first week free. So starting November 12th, that first free week will start, and then they'll charge you, and it's like $7.99. So you already know I'm gonna give you the password because we got it.
Great. Okay.
You gotta watch that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for this Lizzie McGuire reboot. I saw a picture of the family, but I didn't see Gordo. Did you see Miranda? Was it Miranda in the picture?
I think it was just like the McGuire family. In that picture.
Oh, what if they don't have Gordo and Miranda?
They have to.
That's ridiculous.
But that's like having Raven without Eddie. But we know why Eddie wasn't there.
I feel like that show was fine without him. Shit.
Well, it was.
Because how was he going to fit into everything? If he was in it, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Because it's about Raven and Chelsea and their kids and their family and stuff.
He would have been Uncle Eddie though. I ain't gonna say. Well, he might not have been. He would have been
the uncle that just walked in for comedic relief and just said something.
Eddie came up in their house when they was kids just to eat.
Yeah, like Kale from Keenan and Kel.
Yeah,
everyone has their own Kale.
My best friend Kara was that person because she would walk up in my house. Go in the
eat everything. Oh,
she didn't eat everything, but like that's the one person who can just roll up in my house unannounced.
That's your friend. That your mom was
outside of my family. Yeah, like my mother calls her other daughter.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, did you? Okay, so here's the thing, right? BET Plus has a lot of Tyler Perry stuff on there, right? And also Tyler Perry has some BET originals that he came up with that are on the BET network. It's called something called Sisters. There's one called The Oval. Taylor, I watched The Oval.
I watched it too.
Taylor, you know what?
I'm so mad.
This is the thing, right? Well, Tyler Perry, listen to the thing. I respect him. I love what he's doing for the Black culture. I look up to him and his work ethic and his ambition, and I get it. The actual product that he produces, I get disappointed every time. And the thing is, like, seriously. And the thing is, like, I'm like, okay. So at this point, maybe when I look at Tyler Perry films or shows or whatever, maybe I should approach it as like, I should think of Tyler Perry as his own genre, if that makes sense. I think I should think of it as like Tyler Perry has his own genre. There's like comedy and drama.
Yeah.
Those are genres.
Tyler Perry is a whole genre
because it's like the same it's the same quality. It's just weird. And like when the first of all, the Oval, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna watch this. They have like a reverse scandal going on. Like,
yeah, I was like, okay,
a little reverse whatever thing.
I was really excited.
And when the scene opened up with them like Mortal Kombat, I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck? Like, what is going on? These niggas is really like, are they in martial arts? Like, what the fuck? It's just weird.
First of all his shows like that, like Having to Have Nots, a very good show. But at the
that's
same
a good
time,
show?
It's drama wise, it's a good show. But it's like the quality of some of these shows looks like it was recorded on like an iPhone 4.
Sometimes. Oh, really? The footage?
To me, sometimes a lot.
I'm talking about the quality of like the
and
script,
the acting, the script, the acting. Some of the acting was not good on the Oval. I can't remember who it was.
Honestly,
but it was
you can. When it comes to the actors, you can't blame with the actors, but so damn much. You feel me?
I'm just naming everything.
And it's just my problem with. Okay,
it took me back a little bit
Taylor,
to that show on Netflix,
you know what?
Family Reunion. It took me.
Don't get me started. Ooh, girl.
But it took me there.
It's just this is the thing, right? And I really don't. Okay. This is a small podcast, and I hope that we grow and expand and be more successful. And I hope that we interview big names one day. And the thing is, when I be saying stuff on the show, Taylor, I get kind of afraid because I feel like we have the potential to get out there, and I feel like one day we actually will get out there and interview all these big celebrities. And I get scared because I'm like, I don't want them to look back at old footages and see me talking shit about them. But it's just like at this point, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, not tell the fucking truth?
That's what I'm saying. The thing is, truthful.
Like, it's funny because I have my feelings towards Tyler Perry's work, but if he called me tomorrow asking me to be in a movie, I would say fucking yes.
Of course.
So it's like, I'm torn. Like, am I being a hypocrite when I critique things, or like, what am I doing?
No, because I think being a hypocrite to me would mean like, if I would think you were being a hypocrite as far as that, it would be because you was like hating on his work.
Taylor, but nobody's hating. The show was god awful, and then the baby mother, like she like a fucking sister act. What is this? Was this?
She was like in a cult.
Ringing cone. What the fuck is this? What is going on?
I was so thrown off.
And then when the mom let her in to actually see the daughter, motherfuckers came out through pantry closets and back doors and front. So you don't have. So if you could do this the whole time, why couldn't you just steal the daughter yourself? You had to wait for her to go. I don't understand. You could have broken and got the damn daughter by yourself without even fucking pretending that you can go in. I don't understand I don't understand it, and I don't get it. And then it's just like, Taylor, the fucking the fucking lead ups to shit is just it's not all the way flushed out, and it's very obvious. Like, obviously the bitch had the nigga come into the room, the son. And obviously I knew she was gonna fucking claim rape. I knew it.
That's why I said it was
and then I'm mad because I'm girl.
That's why, because
this might be worse than Family Reunion on Netflix with Tia Mowry. This might be worse. It might be worse. Cause I'm like, okay, and then like when the damn little maid, the little maid came in saying, "You stay right, don't leave. You stay right there," trying to like believe in what she said, believe what the girl's saying. Like, bitch, didn't you see her tell him to stay in the room? You saw her tell him to stay in the room. You did that. So how did she rape him? How do you believe that it's rape when you saw her being sexually aggressive to him before you even left out the fucking room?
So, are you gonna watch Sisters, or did you watch Sisters?
I didn't watch that shit. I don't even bother. You know what? Because you know what? I feel like it's very much giving me like girlfriends. Like, I saw like the little clips and stuff.
Yeah, and so I wanted to watch it. But after seeing the Oval, I was just like, eh. And then I just think he got some loyal fans though, because my mother watches everything he does.
Because his demographic is older black 50. Women that don't really know. It's like very much shock. This is why with the whole Medea play thing, that's why it was so successful. Because
I know.
It was like the shock value of things. It was funny to the older people. You know, They have a very auntie sense of humor.
Yeah, my mother loves everything he does. Literally, like
Taylor,
but she's 50 years
Taylor, old. I don't even know Taylor.
It was.
That's why I'm like, and the thing's like, when I was watching it, I was like,
I
had the thing is like, I'm like, Danielle, what did you expect? I said to myself, like, Danielle, what did you even expect?
The trailer just looks so good, though.
I didn't see the trailer. I just saw a damn poster. I was like, oh, this is very much scandal reversed.
I saw,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the black. She's actually the wife.
I saw a lot of ads about it, and I was like, this looks like it's gonna be really good. Because I watch TV a lot, so I was seeing it everywhere.
Taylor, girl, it's that, and then like in these shows, they need to be real careful about filming shit or it being set in DC. Cause girl, it was some. I'm like, all right, you'll give me the you'll give me the very much like, you know, the capital, the this, the that. You'll give me like the generic shit. Okay, I get it, but don't do no scenes where it's like, nigga, I live here, so don't act like you don't.
I know that's not.
Girl, it's some movie on it's some movie on Netflix with Tasha something. Her name is Tasha something. And then the guy, and then remember the dude from Sister that played Tariq from Sister? He's in it too. And it's set in it's about some White House president shit, right?
Is it Tasha from that was the twins mother on ATL?
Yes. Her.
Tasha,
Yeah. She's in that movie, right? It's some movie about, I forgot what it's called, but it's like very much government set in DC, right? Girl, when I tell you, they was doing when it's set in DC, they do look the subway, the Capitol, the this, that.
Yeah, the main little.
This movie definitely was not shot in DC, which is normal for movies not to be shot in the location that the storyline is set in.
Make it believable.
But bitch, they was doing little swooping cameras, scenes of shit, bitch. They were showing palm trees. There's no palm trees in DC, honey.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Y'all was still in California.
Yes.
Wow.
Why would you know?
Where have you ever seen a palm tree?
I'm gonna find it. It's the movie called. I'm gonna find it. But y'all go to that movie and y'all see that they was showing fucking capitals and shit with palm trees in it. I'm like, that's not DC.
Poor production. Y'all didn't
There's
even care.
no palm trees in DC. Chris Stokes produced it.
DC, Maryland, Virginia. DC, Maryland, Virginia. You ain't never seen a palm tree.
Taylor,
Never, unless you bought that shit.
So, like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna watch the second episode. I'm gonna watch it, and I need to just, I don't know. I just need to, like I said, it's called, the movie's called Running Out of Time. It's on Netflix, y'all. If it's still on there, go check it out, and you'll see. And they're set in DC, and they were showing palm trees outside. I'm like, this is some bullshit. Ain't no damn palm trees in DC, Maryland, or
Never
Virginia.
have I ever.
So stop it. Anyway. Yeah, so Taylor, I'm gonna watch the second episode of The Oval. I'm gonna watch it.
Since you are, well, so we can talk about it next
I'm gonna
week.
watch it, but from here on out, I'm gonna just be like, look, Tyler, okay, cool. From here on out, I'm gonna just be like, okay, yeah, Tyler Perry is his own genre. That's it.
That's a very positive way to put it.
And after that, I won't get too frustrated after I realize that, because I'm going to expect, at this point, I will expect the corny punchlines, the fucking obvious jokes and the obvious scenery, like like I knew that she was going to fucking claim rape. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm over it. Like, I'm fucking over it.
I didn't expect her to be in a fucking
Isn't she I'm talking about the president's daughter that claimed rape from the butler's son.
Oh,
because the butler's son is the one. The butler's son is the one with the crazy mother.
Like, if you I'm gonna claim rape.
Yeah, like, but she was the one. She was the way. Because she was like, yeah, stay in the room. Told the little maid girl to leave. She was like, stay in the room. I'm like, bitch, the man like little maid. You saw her tell the boy to stay in the room.
That was her
choosing
sides.
So you thought that what the fuck?
That was her choosing sides. Right or wrong? That was her choosing sides. That show was just. That's why I say reminds me, even though haven't had not since his show, it reminds me very much of that, because it's like just how his baby mother was in like a cult. It'd be random shit like that, and have nots. And I've only seen some of season 1. I stopped because it was just too much to catch up on. So
the thing is, like,
it's a good show, however.
It's a soap opera. He's really good at soap opera-esque type stuff, but. Even with like Days of Our Lives and the white soaps that we grew up on, the acting wasn't bad. It was very dramatic, but it wasn't like some bullshit.
No, it wasn't like as cheesy as.
I'm sick of it. If somebody catch AIDS on the Oval show, I'm over it, because every movie is either AIDS or somebody getting slapped up by their husband.
Or they got cancer.
It's just I can't do it.
It'd be the same. It's a cycle.
But that whole Mortal Kombat scene between it was just like, what is going on? She leaping over fucking dresses and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
How's it the opening scene? I can't even. And then they open the door and they both look up, looking all stupid. I was just like, okay. This is
and I be wanting to like get into some shit, and I can't, because it's
something every scene fucking, it's something throwing you off. Like, what the fuck? I don't know.
And then when she yoked up the daughter in the cat, you're gonna get. And then the son is weird. The son is fucking weird. He's weird.
You think he's weird? Why?
He's weird.
I don't know.
He's fucking weird. Like I.
That's one of them shows where you think he weird with some shit.
Oh, the girl that plays the daughter. I think she's Albie Shore's daughter in real life. Cause Quincy,
is she?
I think she's Quincy's sister. Let me see. Hold on.
It's fine ass. I don't even like light skinned boys, but that thing right there. Fine.
That thing right there. Let me see siblings. Hold on.
Thing right there.
Her name is. Oh wait, no. She gotta be somebody's nephew was not nephew, but niece or something. She's somebody's niece. Hold on.
I never saw her before.
She played on. She remember she was Tasha on She was Tasha on Everybody Hates Chris.
That's her.
Mm-hmm.
That sure is her. I didn't even realize it.
Her name is Paige Heard. And
the podcast.
She's somebody's daughter.
I didn't even realize it. My mother and my brother love that damn shit.
She's somebody's daughter or cousin or somebody. She related to somebody famous. I know she is. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, she's 27. She's 27.
She look young.
Yeah, she do look young.
That's good.
That's what they all do. Yeah. 27-year-olds playing little 14,
teenagers
15,
and shit.
16-year-olds.
I ain't mad because look at what's the girl name from Ralph Angel Baby Mother? What's her real name? I forgot.
Oh, Bianca Lawson.
She this bitch can still play a teenager.
Yeah, she look good.
Remember she was on Pretty Little Liars.
Yep.
But they killed her.
Playing a little lesbian and whatnot.
Like she looks amazing.
Yeah, she looked better than what she did when she was actually younger. Anyway,
she looks the same. She don't like Save the Last Dance.
She actually looks more healthy. She's in better shape than she was. Because I remember her from Sister.
Yeah, I remember her from back then too.
Because her and her father was on Sister.
Who was her father?
Her father is his name is Richard Lawson.
He's still married to what's her name?
Yeah, but he played. Remember, at one point he played Lisa's boyfriend. That was her father in real life. That's her father in real life.
That's so funny. Mm-hmm. That's so funny.
Yeah. Anywho, so let's get into Power. My Lord, Jesus.
I'm proud of Tariq this episode. I'm not even gonna lie.
You know what?
For standing up for his mom, I'm proud.
But the thing is, it's just
for that.
I still feel like Ghost could have been a little bit more realistic and beat his ass.
Yes, but I think he was taking off.
That last scene, I was so afraid. I'm like, oh my God, is he gonna kill Tariq? Oh my God, because he looked like he was about to kill Ted. I'm like, are you gonna kill Tasha? What's going on?
You saw his face, and then he realized what he was doing. He was like, he looked like, what the fuck am I doing? Like he knew he was out of line. I was like that. Why everybody made fun of when he pushed her head like that?
That's disrespectful.
But everybody is laughing at that part on social media. Like I'm like, y'all disrespectful. Somebody pushed my head like that. Like
that's what somebody said. Somebody was like, if he did that to me, I would have called his family members and said, I'm sorry for y'all loss, but
no, for real, you real disrespectful. And people were saying like, when he was still selling drugs, she was like, oh, she wanted him to keep doing it when he wanted to stop.
Uh-huh.
So it's like now he's mad because
he doesn't want Tariq. But Tariq was gonna give it to him anyway because I feel like Tariq was already tainted with Kanan. Kanan been tainted
but
Tariq.
They don't know. They don't know the whole story. Either.
Yeah.
However,
because Tariq was going to do what he gonna still. I think what Tasha's doing. I think it's smart.
I didn't agree with it at first, but I think he's going to do it anyway. So why don't you help him and make sure, not help him, but like just make sure he's doing it the right way so he don't get himself into some shit.
I love how remember last episode Tasha knew that Tariq was lying about not knowing what was going on with the whole the back door thing and Tom when he lied to the cops. I love how when Tasha was, because I was like, because when Tasha was talking to Tom, Tommy came over and said something, was talking to her and Tariq, and Tasha was like, oh my God, Keisha's dead. I was girl, you are crazy. Like, Tosh, you crazy. You a crazy bitch. You crazy.
Tariq looked at her. He was just,
he knew. I love that about them. They know each other. They know each other very well.
They knew very well because he think it's Ghost. He ready to kill his ass.
Yeah. And they ready, and they down for him to kill. They down for him to kill Ghost because I couldn't believe Ghost sat there and snitched on Tasha and had the police raid her.
He wild as shit for that.
He wild as fuck.
He's a bitch.
You know what? But you know what? He was so desperate to. I think why he did that was he was so desperate to save Tariq. He didn't want Tariq to go down that hole. But it's already too late. The thing is, he don't know Tariq. He wasn't even present. He was too busy in between Angela's legs.
And that's what she said. Now you want to be his father, like that's exactly what I'm saying.
And they don't be showing Yasmin too much. I be forgetting they have another child.
I definitely did too. Just we saw her maybe once.
But he threatened to. He was like, I'm gonna make sure I take Yaz from you, whatever the fuck, nigga. You out running the streets, fucking bitches left and right, and I still have yet to see him fuck that damn lady.
I'm surprised.
They gonna fuck.
But before it's over, yeah,
they gonna fuck for sure.
Before it's over, I feel bad for Proctor's daughter.
Yeah, cause she don't got nobody now. But everybody was snitching this episode. People were snitching left and right.
That's crazy.
And also, I don't think Dre gonna die. Cause if he was gonna die, he would have been dead by now.
Still, fuck Dre. I mean,
yeah, they're gonna carry Dre over into the next. I'm gonna touch on that topic in just a minute. But I'm gonna get to this though. So it was fucked up that Ghost basically snitched on Tasha. But it was in light of him trying to like save Tariq or whatever. But that's some bitch ass shit.
Especially she had his back when she still had.
She had his back through
when she was with Terry, whatever nigga she was with. She would lie for this nigga, had his back for whatever.
Yeah.
But it came down to because that's still your family. At the end of the day, you have kids.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, whatever it came down to, she did what she had to do.
It was some weird jealousy that Ghost had with Terry. I'm like, nigga, you fucking this bitch over there,
you left her for another
exactly.
bitch.
You got what the fuck is going on? And then I thought it was weird how like Tasha knew. Tasha knew where Terry's car was at. I guess because she always knew. Oh, she knew where he always parked his car at. I guess
she knew everything.
They was together, but yeah, I guess Ghost put the body in the trunk. But I'm like, damn, y'all, Terry was missing.
Left it there?
Yeah. But I'm like, damn, because if he can't carry the body out in the damn garage.
I know, but how long you gonna leave it for?
He's gonna leave it for somebody just to find it. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, yep.
I just thought that was weird.
But I thought it was weird that like they were trying to solve because at one point they were trying to solve the Terry case. But I'm like, how come y'all didn't know where he parked his car at least, or at least search the damn garage
at least, if nothing else.
So y'all couldn't find that body without Tasha.
I never thought to check the garage where he parks at every day.
And it's that, and then Tasha tipped them off to find it. But I'm like, you don't think that they would like sit there and be like point the finger to you, even though they you didn't kill him. But
she's gonna say, yeah, that was my husband. I know my husband parked at. But then,
no, not husband. Her boyfriend. Terry was a boyfriend.
I know that, but I thought you meant because that's Ghost's car.
That's not Ghost's car. That was not Ghost's car.
That was Terry's car?
Yes.
Oh shit, I'm missing it.
Yeah, you didn't understand that, did you?
No, I'm really missing it.
No, no, that was Terry's car. That was Terry's car. She knew where Terry parked his car. Ghost don't drive that car. Ghost drive that big ass.
But all you gotta do, if he parks there every day, all you have to do is figure out somebody's routine. You'll know where they park every day.
But that's why I was surprised that the cops didn't figure that out without Tasha telling me.
You're supposed to be cops.
Yeah.
But then it's a show. Sometimes I forget to cover ass.
And then also, I'm trying to figure out what that phone was about because Sax took the phone. And
he always does some sneaky shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I don't blame him because that girl she did throw him under the bus. That partner, that lady, she did throw him under the bus. So I'm like, I wouldn't fully trust that bitch anyway because she tapped on Sax because she needed Sax's help again, which is fucked up, right? So I guess he was trying to use that as as to save his job. But I wonder what that phone was about because I feel like Ghost planted that phone on purpose to possibly frame Tasha just in case he got caught. What do you think?
So?
I don't know. But then again, I think Sax reviewed it and then gave it to Dre to plant. I don't know, because he gave Dre a CD or a disc or something.
I'm sure he went in that phone to see what was on it before he passed it over to Dre.
Yeah.
There's no way he didn't look in that phone. Who the fuck would?
Yeah. So I want to know what was going on, because why would you? That's not very careful. Like, you left a phone right there, tucked away.
Stupid.
Something. So I feel like next episode is going to be some unfolding or whatever.
There's always some unfolding.
And then with the whole Tommy Lakeisha thing, Tommy's trying to kill Ghost, but I think at some point when shit hits the fan, I think Tommy's gonna realize that Tasha did it.
Yes.
I think that Tommy's gonna try to kill Tasha. At the end of the day, I think Tariq, Tasha, and Ghost are good, honestly. But I think that Tommy's gonna try to kill Tasha, knowing this, and I think that Tariq is gonna be the one that probably stops him and probably tries to. I think Tariq may kill Tommy.
He ain't gonna let anybody hurt
I think either Tariq's gonna kill Tommy or Ghost gonna kill Tommy. But I don't think that Ghost is gonna survive it till the end because it's just I don't know. And I don't think that Ghost is going to die either.
I don't think he's going to die. I think he's going to end up behind bars probably, if anything.
For life or some shit like that.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to die. I think ultimately... And it probably happened on the fucking finale or something. Yeah. And he's going to end up...
But I definitely don't think that... don't think that Dre is going to die.
Because they already got Terry's body.
I don't think that Dre's going to die at all.
No, unfortunately,
Yeah.
if he died, I would not even give a fuck.
Yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck, but that's good. But because everyone needs, because he is the villain of that show. Yeah. So I don't think that they're gonna. You can't kill off that villain.
He's literally some kind of way involved in like everything, or if he's not involved, he knows something about. Something,
just like how I think, I don't know if it was because I watched, because sometimes I do watch that little Power Confidential, the Power After Show thing with Terrence J. It's good. It's good. I watched sometimes. I don't know if I saw. I don't know if someone said it off that, or I don't know. Someone said basically there was like, you know, if the Batman killed the Joker, it wouldn't be no Batman. If the Batman killed such, it wouldn't be no Batman. So yeah, like I feel like Dre's gonna live, because if they kill, it's not gonna be no show. Who's the op? Who's the op now? Who's the op?
That's why he got so many
he's the common villain. Everyone don't fuck with that nigga, right? And as for Tommy and his whole little drug house being raided, his little minions are fucking stupid. 1, 2, I think the whole thing of them thinking that Tommy set them up, that's going to fuck up with Tommy's shit too, because they're going to turn on Tommy. Somebody going to snitch. Somebody.
Why
do
you think he was standing there? I'm trying to figure out how to know how nobody saw Tommy but them.
No, because I think Tommy came up. What happened was Tommy came up after the fact, like, and realized what went on. But they think that he set it up.
But I'm trying to figure out how no policeman or anything saw Tommy, but these niggas only saw Tommy, and they were saying this nigga Tommy's right there watching. Nobody heard them say that. Like, I don't understand. You know that didn't.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
No one else saw this nigga standing in broad daylight. But yeah, Dre a wild nigga, and so is Ghost. I don't respect Ghost snitching on Tasha like that, and that's why she was smart enough to not have none of that shit actually in the daycare.
Yeah, I don't believe that because she's smart as fuck. She's the brains behind a lot of that shit. Like, of course you would. I wouldn't do that either if I was her. I would never do that. You got kids there. I would never keep no shit there. What the fuck? Never.
I guess he underestimated her ass.
I would never keep no shit there.
He underestimated her.
He underestimated her, or he already knew how smart. He knows how smart Tasha is. He probably did that shit as a warning.
He just as a warning, or to at least get them to keep a lookout for her now, because somebody had already tipped them off.
But they know that they could probably get Tasha to. And you know what? This person, what's his damn detective name?
I forgot, the one with the thick New York accent.
Yeah, her name. Whatever her name is. She's annoying, but she's actually pretty good.
She's good
because no one has gotten this close to cracking down on their ass, because all these motherfuckers is criminals. She's the only one that has gotten close as fuck. I mean, Sachs always knew that they were all criminals, but she's the only one that got close enough. Right. Yeah.
Shout out to the dude who plays Sachs.
He liked our one of our posts on the podcast on Instagram. Guys, follow our page. But yeah, so
yeah, she's good though. She's good at what she does.
But that last scene, girl, I was so cringy. I was like, oh my god, because I thought that he was going to, at least something was going to happen between them, like a death scene or something. I don't know why.
It's too early to me, so I didn't think that.
I don't know
why.
But
I was just like, is Ghost, like, he already pulled a gun out on his son, so like
that was a little warning, John, that he did.
You know what are you gonna do now? You know, but I think he was the fact that he said, "Put another hand on my mother, or I'll murder your ass."
Yeah.
Like, I think he was so caught off guard and taken back that he didn't even know what to say for real.
Because everybody saw them damn bruises on. Everybody was like, "What happened to your arm? What happened to your arm?"
I knew every time somebody asked her that, I knew that they were about to see it. Like, why the fuck you walking around with your sleeves rolled up?
Because she didn't really, I
knew the moment that every time somebody saw it, they'd be like, "Wait, the ghost did that? What happened to your arm?" Mm-hmm. Like, I knew each one when they were about to say it. I don't know why I just did.
Yeah. But that last scene, Ghost was like disappointed. It was so heartbreaking. I'm gonna watch it again after you leave, girl. He was just like, don't. He was like defeated. Like, he was like, "Don't talk to your father that way. I'm your father that way." Defeated. Yeah.
I want to see more of Keisha's son and like how he takes it, like her being dead. I wish that Jesse Williams
he was fine. He fine with them tattoos on.
He looked better on Power than in real life.
He fine with them tattoos on.
He looked better in real life. I mean, than on the show than real life.
Very much, but I didn't know he was very much. It was very much. He's very much like hippie, like very much like incense type. I didn't think that was her type.
I didn't need. Listen, maybe she, chucked a different foot, different pools.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right.
I ain't mad at you. They both. Tommy looked good on the show. He looked good on the show. Real life, I don't know, but they play some good looking characters. Yeah.
Oh.
I definitely would have hit that. Most definitely.
Wow.
Both of them.
I don't know.
The dude who plays Tommy in real life, no.
You said what?
Like the dude Joseph Sikora that plays Tommy in real life, I would never.
I feel like I could. I don't know, whatever.
I like Tommy's character. Tommy's character is what makes him attractive to me.
But yeah, so yeah, and this whole little Xfinity Stars bullshit. I don't know what's going on with that.
I'm gonna need to get that together and figure it out before the spinoff.
Yeah, okay, so with the spinoff, right, that's what I was going to say. With the spinoff, I've been watching a couple of Omari Hardrick interviews and stuff, and he made it a point to say, you know, like, Ghost's backstory was never told. Like, you don't know anything about his parents, you don't know about whatever. So, and I've seen, so I know that Mary J. Blige is going to be on the spinoff, but I think they're going to, like, dive into Ghost's life.
Like, beforehand?
Yeah, beforehand.
And you said that a few episodes back. That it could be about that.
Something gonna happen with that,
like his little auntie or something.
So maybe Ghost might die, and then they're going to get to know his auntie or his mom or somebody better, and then I don't know.
All the family will kind of get
Tariq or something.
I don't think Ghost is going to die. I just think he'll get put away for life.
Yeah.
If he gets put away, it's going to be life.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's no other possible.
Yeah, and Tommy gonna die. I think Ghost gonna kill Tommy out of self-defense.
Because he's gonna try to kill, or because he's gonna try to kill Tasha, and one of them.
Because Ghost, like, think about it. Ghost has no allies. The Lorenz Tate nigga, that shit's tanked. Tommy don't fuck with your ass.
Your ex-wife don't fuck with you.
Your wife don't fuck with your ass. Your son don't fuck with your ass. The only is that damn bitch that wanna fuck you. So that she throw pussy at Ghost every fucking scene, girl.
I'm surprised they haven't showed them fucking yet.
They gonna fuck.
I just see in the future opening scene of them just fucking how Lorenz Tate was with the other girl.
Yeah. So yeah. Anywho, so we'll see next week on Power. Anywho,
Stay tuned.
Let's get into this trash, girl. So Summer Walker and Let It On the Track, they broke up for 5 minutes and they got back together.
I didn't even hear. That's how quick it was.
Yeah. Usually, you know what, with girls, when girls like after a breakup, when girls say like, hey, I'm single now, or like to put in a little Instagram story, you gotta wait about 4 to 5 business days and then believe they ass.
I know, because when you first break up, it's not even really real.
Yeah.
Because then y'all mad at that point or something. So then when you cool down and actually talk, it'll be a whole other thing. So like.
But yeah, so they're back together, and he surprised her on stage with a teddy bear or some shit like that. So yeah.
That's so cliche.
She talked about Summer Walker. She's actually pretty cool. She's very down to earth. I feel like I think
she's a weirdo, but I kind of
she is. You know, because she talked about she has social anxiety.
I can tell.
Yeah, she said she has social anxiety. Even when she performs her music, she kind of like is like, oh my gosh, I get so nervous. You know, it's like a thing. So in the way she explained what it was, I feel like do I have social anxiety too? Because I always think such and such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that I'm happy that she opened up about it, because people were like, you're kind of weird and you're kind of you're this.
I like the fact that she's weird though.
Yeah, she's cool. I like that. I feel like a lot of creatives are weird in their own little way.
And then, but her music, it doesn't even come across to me as awkward as she is. Her music doesn't come across that way.
Yeah, everyone says you don't look how you sound, or whatever the fuck they be saying. Yeah, so
what? Leave her alone. She's different.
Yeah. Anywho, so TPain, I guess he was set to go on tour, but then he canceled because of low ticket sales, and he was actually pretty honest about it.
I know. I appreciated that. I don't think he promoted it enough.
Yeah, because I didn't know. I didn't fucking know.
I like T-Pain a whole lot.
I didn't fucking know. You know what?
Never
know
knew.
what? And the thing is, like, does he even have a project out? I don't know.
No, I don't. Not that I know of. I ain't gonna say
yeah, the promotion is really bad, but also I feel like with an artist like T-Pain, he should have went on tour with like that millennial tour, or like that. The thing is not to like oh shit, fucking fuck my damn tooth up on the damn microphone, but not to like downplay his like quality of an artist that he is.
I didn't think you were.
I think that if he goes on tour, he needs to be a part of like a variety pack or something.
Not just go alone.
I don't think that he can sell out something on his own right now. I don't think so.
You're probably right. And if he did sell something out, it would be like film or.
It needs to come with like a gimmick, not a gimmick, but it needs to come with like a theme or something.
It's a package deal.
Yeah, something. I don't think he can do it by himself.
Who
not right now.
Should go on tour with.
I don't know. They should do like a fucking. I don't know, because the millennial tour thing, I feel like would they even work out for him? Even though you know what, it would work out for him, because honestly, even though because T-Pain came out when I was in middle school, so it wouldn't be a millennial, because like that millennial tour was geared towards like 30+ year olds. So I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't know.
It might have worked. I mean, or even if not the whole tour, like it was in certain cities where they went. If it was an artist that they fuck with in that city, they would just bring them for when they were in that city. Like they had Reggie at the Cali one.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess it depends. If not the whole tour, you could have did a few. You know, but
yeah. Okay.
He need to drop some new singles or something if he wants.
He has he actually has a YouTube channel where he like drops like T mix. I think he calls them T mixes, and he remixes popular songs. Check it out. He's really
cool.
good. He does.
He's an amazing singer. Like, he really doesn't even need.
He set the tone. Before it was Tory Lanez. It was motherfucking TPain.
He don't need no auto tune. Yeah. His voice is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm actually jealous.
Yeah. So anywho, did you catch a whiff of the whole Angela Yee versus Gucci Mane thing?
A whiff, yes.
Yes. So basically, a few years ago, so Angela Yee been in the radio game for a long time, and okay, so remember it was an old Gucci Mane interview with the Breakfast Club. It was before the weight loss, before the metamorphosis or whatever. They were talking and joking around and shit, and like I guess Gucci Mane brought up the fact that like, oh yeah, Angela, you was in my text messages trying to fuck basically, and she was like, what? No, I didn't. He's like, you used to flirt me all the time on the radio show too, because she had a radio show way back, and they showed an old clip of her like saying flirty things to him and stuff. So that resurfaced, and then and I guess at some point Gucci Mane brought it up again or something like that. I don't know. And then Angela denied it and said no, blah blah blah. And then basically he was like saying like, oh, using my text messages saying how deep it is and Asian pussy this and blah blah. I don't know. It was just a whole. It's honestly I'm paraphrasing and I'm fucking jumping around here. It was a lot, but basically Gucci Mane claimed that she wanted him and like she's saying no, I didn't. No one tried to come on to you, blah blah blah. So it was a whole big thing with that. And then
what was his purpose of bringing that up though?
I forgot. I forgot, but it was a whole big thing with that, to the point where like he thought that he was he was under the impression or something. He claimed that he was banned from coming back to the Breakfast Club, right? So he was pissed for that, right? And then they're saying no, you weren't. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
He was banned. Why would he be?
What? Why would he be what?
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, he was banned from the Breakfast Club. That's what he claims, and then I guess at some point they didn't agree to they didn't want to do an interview with him because Angela Yee and DJ Envy was like, I'm down for Angela Yee or whatever, but then Charlemagne ended up doing a separate interview with Gucci Mane on his own platform on YouTube, and I guess it's the thing with that because on that's where the clips where he shows like, oh, fuck Angela Yee, that's a bitch, whatever, fucking insane.
That's what I saw.
Then saying that DJ Envy was a bitch ass nigga, a punk, I'll smack his ass, just saying all these things, and then DJ Envy responded, on Instagram saying like, oh, my life is good, I'm on vacation, I get threatened by artists all the time, but I never ran from whatever the fuck, blah 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 blah, whatever. Anyway, so it was a whole big thing with that. So then now everyone's saying, okay, is Charlemagne wrong for doing a separate interview with Gucci Mane by himself and not just rolling with his coworkers or whatever? And it comes with the discussion of, okay, like, it came down to coworkers and friends are friends, and like, would you be loyal to a coworker and things like that. So it came down to that because they were like, and then they're saying like also like, oh, Angela Yee unfollowed See the God on Instagram and they don't follow each other no more and it's and that, like, and then they're saying like there's like a beef now and this and that and there's a weird I don't know. So it's like it's a whole big thing. So like, but it came down to the whole. Sorry, y'all, I'm jumping around with this shit because it's just like a lot. But it came down to the whole like coworker / friend thing. Like, what's the difference between that and like, do you ride for your coworker? DJ Envy in his caption, he said, I ride for my team. She's my coworker. She don't feel comfortable with it. I'm not going to do it either. We all share that platform. That's what he said. Yeah. But then Charlemagne went off and did his own thing with Gucci Mane on his own. So it's like, is that a betrayal? Like, what is it? Like, what do you think?
Okay, well, for one, there is a difference between friends and coworkers. Now, because I have coworkers where I would consider my friend and I hang out with outside of work. But then I have coworkers where I just see your ass at work and then that's it. Yeah. No more, no less. And so, I don't know how close they are in real life. If I were Charlemagne, I probably wouldn't have did a separate interview because that's a sensitive kind of topic. In
the interview with Charlemagne, he was talking about everything with Gucci, like everything, his whole after jail, everything, all his whole shit.
Yeah, I know it wasn't like geared towards that situation or whatever. I don't know if I would have done it or not. I think it really depends on how close Charlemagne and Angela Yee really were or whatever.
At the end of the
y'all
day,
just work together, then y'all just work together.
At the end of the day, it was an opportunity for Charlemagne and God.
And that's what I think. That's how I think he was looking at it. It was like no disrespect. I really don't think he was trying to like disrespect anybody.
But the thing is too, when Gucci was saying that shit, when Gucci was calling Angela bitches, Charlemagne wasn't saying, "Oh, don't say that." He wasn't like, he was like kind of giggling, laughing it off, type of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't think he tried to disrespect anybody, but at the same time,
Charlemagne could have did a better job. People were saying he could
I
have
feel
did
like
a better
he's that
job.
person like I can't control what he say.
Yeah. So it's like whatever.
Check it off to that. But then if that's somebody you're cool with, even if y'all not the best of friends, you and Angela Yee.
You should
still wrong is wrong either way. Why you gonna disrespect this woman and call her a bitch for?
And you have to. And the thing is, you have to go back to work every day to see these people.
Oh so yeah, and they would say, that's not cool.
Yeah,
and like she would have just suspected that. That would have been it. I think that's more so like her. That's probably more so her problem that like you didn't defend her when somebody's calling her a bitch like that.
Yeah. And
so I as a woman, I definitely get that. Just as a person, period, I get that.
And it was a video they posted on the Shade Room. I guess someone on the street or TMZ or somebody asked her about the whole thing, and she was like, "First of all, if you Google Gucci Mane in 2009 and see what he looked like, I do not want that." Basically saying that. But then Gucci posted a picture on his Instagram saying Gucci Mane 2009 with him and his big ass gut with all these chains and shit on, and he put Gucci Mane in 2009 with a money bag emoji on it. So. But nigga, she said looks, not money.
She didn't. She has her own money. She doesn't need yours.
I guess I don't know, but I mean, I feel the same way. Like I have friends, coworkers, and I have coworkers that I would hang out with after work as well. So I mean, we don't know what kind of coworkers they are. Yeah, so
if they're actual friends or not.
Yeah,
it still comes down to a respect thing. Like you don't have to disrespect her.
Yeah, you could have just like
at the same time.
If Gucci Mane was going to do that shit, you should have just been like, hey, like nigga, don't. That's not cool.
That's not cool. Don't do that. That's not cool. Yeah. Like and that could have been it. You ain't gotta go on him. You just say it's not cool, whatever. Left it at that, or let's move on to something else. We ain't gotta even get into all of that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's your interview. You can talk about what you want. Geared towards something else. Redirect him and skip that subject as a whole because the disrespect wasn't necessary. So I will say he could have done that. I'm not even mad at him for the interview. It was just like all he had to do was like change the subject.
I don't know. I think because the thing is like I hate like awkward shit anyway.
Yeah.
But I hate awkward shit with coworkers and like being at work. And I have a story to tell. I don't know if I want to tell it now or dedicate a whole episode to it or something. I don't know, because it's a thing where like I had a beef with a coworker and it was like kind of weird and like awkward and people picked up on our tension and shit. It was really weird. I'll save it for another episode because right now
I've had beef with a coworker before.
Yeah, I have, and it was like, and the thing is with me, I'm with the shits. But the thing is like when it comes to work, I have to ignore certain things. I have to let things slide because how I am, if I put one foot in, I'm all in.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Like I can't just tap you with a little kind warning. Nah, bitch, I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna go all in. So like a lot of times, like I felt like I kind of like I was beef with a coworker, and like people picked up on it. Like people saw our attention when we would be around each other, and I made sure to avoid her. But it was to the point where like I was avoiding everyone else too. Everyone else that I was cool with at the job.
Yeah.
So I had to start like okay, let me just go. Let me just like ignore this bitch, but still come. Yeah. You know, because one of our friends that was mutual between us, like she would be like, don't let it was. I was never scared of that bitch. I girl to this day like
you just had a job.
I had a job to do, and the bitch was trying me, and I'm like, no, bitch. I'm gonna talk about it later on. Just an episode because we have to get down to, but. Our mutual friend that fucked with both of us, she was like, don't let someone like that control you. She said it to me. She's like, don't let someone like that control you.
She was right.
Because basically, the girl had a beef with me that didn't make no fucking sense. She was weird and childish and awkward anyway. So I'll talk about it later, but not this episode. But anywho, so I don't like awkward co-working environments. You know what I mean? Because like at work, you spend majority of your time at work. The average person spends majority of their time at work.
Yeah.
So you don't want no bull. It's already stress of the actual job. You don't want no weird shit with the coworkers.
Especially when you got to see each other basically every fucking day.
Exactly.
Like, and especially when it's over like shit that's not even worth it. Like,
and this whole thing happened 3-4 years ago any fucking way. The initial thing, the issue of whatever the fuck.
3 or 4 years prior to then.
Yeah, like he came on the Breakfast Club saying like, oh, you used to say these things to me back in the day when you was doing this old radio station with whatever the fuck. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, Charlemagne could have took up for her. I feel like in that impeachment interview.
Like, he didn't have to call her a bitch. That's all he said. That's not cool. You ain't have to call her a bitch. We gonna move on.
Yeah.
And that's it. It didn't have to start. Like, I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to like start something with Gucci, or maybe he didn't know how to word it.
Or maybe he just don't fuck with them like that, and he didn't care too much to even say anything. It could be that.
Maybe. I don't know.
It can definitely be that.
Like I said, I don't know what type of coworkers they really are. Like, they might just be coworkers and nothing more.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't hang out outside of work.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
I think that Angela's real cool with Envy though, and his family.
Yeah, I'm thinking that they're closer than
Charlemagne.
Her and Charlemagne are.
Yeah.
Well, it's showing.
Yeah.
Because you see who took whose side.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anywho, next, did you see how? Okay, so T.I. and Cardi B did an interview with the Rap Radar podcast with Elliot Wilson and B. Dot, I think his name is. So at one point, and this is like a thing that kind of like went viral. At one point, Cardi B said something to the effect of like, I was the one that helped usher in like the girls, like a lot of these rap girls that she said that, like, basically like, I'm the one who, if it wasn't for me, I opened the doors for all these other girls to get signed and stuff, to get a shot. And so some people misconstrued that. I understood it as her saying, at some point it was just one girl. Yes, aka Nicki Minaj. You know what I mean? And after, and then things with Cardi B, before she got signed, she got a lot of no's. And, people didn't want to like take that chance on her. And after she got signed to Atlantic or whatever, and they saw her success, and, they didn't want to, other labels after her, like, they didn't want to miss that shot. That's what she said in the thing, they don't want to miss that shot. So, like, you see all these girls getting this opportunity now. And she said, she was the one, she thinks that she was the one that opened the doors. And I agree with it.
I do agree. A lot of people took it wrong, thinking that she
because
was saying,
people just love to
Because I did see the clip of her saying that. I didn't know what show it was from.
Yeah, it was the Rap Radar podcast.
But everybody thought that she was just saying like basically she started that shit.
Some people understood. Some people understood it, and they couldn't wait to give it they couldn't wait to make it a Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B thing once again.
Of course. Yeah,
but I see how Nicki didn't really respond to it though, because it's like, it's true.
I'm glad she didn't.
And I'm glad she didn't, because I'm sick of it too. I'm sick of it, and it's that, and then plus like I still stand on the opinion of like me believing that Nicki doesn't want it to be another girl. She just wants it to be her.
Yeah, no, I stand by what I said.
But someone said, I saw a thing. Let me see. I bookmarked it. Where the fuck is that? It was a little petty, but this is what it said. Someone tweeted, Nicki Minaj came through the door, closed it, and installed a padlock. Cardi B came through the door, unlocked it, and let these girls in. Don't forget that. Because I don't really see honestly, like, Cardi B was the one that embraces these girls. Nicki, she embraces the girls a little bit, but she only embraces the girls that fucking bow down to her feet.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's
true. Like I said, I think that Nicki Minaj is ego driven for sure.
She is.
She's like one of the greats for sure, but I think she's ego driven.
It's like a child. It's like when you are the baby of the family, and then all of a sudden
it's a new baby.
So you mad because you ain't getting all the attention because you're not the youngest no more. Like,
but you're still the child. You're still loved.
Or it's all boys and you're the only girl. So your daddy's girl now is another girl.
Yeah.
And you mad like.
But you're still the daughter. You're still a daughter. You're still. You know what I'm saying? You're still loved.
But she wants to only be her, and if it's not only her, she's like, okay, well I retired. Bye.
Yeah, but I'm like, every time it's some bullshit with her, I'm like, girl, do you not realize that you are Nicki Minaj? You are the Nicki Minaj. No one can take that away from you. At the end of the day, you are still Nicki Minaj. No one else is Nicki Minaj but you.
Telling her that. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm glad she didn't respond though, because I don't.
Speaking of Nicki Minaj, she posted some clips. I guess Jermaine Dupri had some show called The Rap Game with female. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care.
Netflix now.
I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. But she posted a clip of it was some scene where it was some artist development. I don't know, it was doing some little thing, and they were asking the young girl rapper, saying like, what are some of y'all inspirations, right? And the lady that was asking them, she was like, if you say Nicki Minaj, I got another question for y'all, because that's not just saying like, oh no, hell no, right? And so the girl that answered it, she was saying, "Oh, well, my inspiration is Queen Latifah, whatever the fuck, right?" She said that, but Jermaine Dupri called her out on the next scene, saying like, you would say Nicki Minaj all day, every day, but all of a sudden you saying Queen Latifah, like what the fuck? Because of the lady that said that you ain't, what I'm saying?
Okay, that's your inspiration. They didn't say that.
So that was the whole thing. So Nicki Minaj posted on her page and said, of course she went on her little rant saying like, but this, saying like, I can't believe this. This is a bitter black woman persuading this person not to say this, that third, and saying, this still happens today. Even male artists act like they can't mention me and blah blah blah, and they can't recognize what I did and blah blah. Just saying that shit. Okay. And I think that whole clip was fucked up though. Like, say Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying? But then the little girl that came forth that was in the clip, she said, I was 13 when that happened, and you know what I'm saying, I'm 16 now, and like, I was pressured, I didn't know better, but yes, Nicki Minaj is, my inspiration, blah blah blah.
She came out and said something.
And then Nicki responded saying, it wasn't the girl's fault, it was the woman that was asking questions' fault, saying all that shit. She was bitter, blah blah blah. But
the lady was wrong. That's a kid. Why are you saying here?
And if it's her, like, and then why you hating on Nicki Minaj?
If that's her inspiration, that's her inspiration.
Why you hate on Nicki Minaj? Like, what the fuck?
Why do you care?
So there, I agree with her there.
Yeah. That one time.
But girl, Nicki Minaj went on a whole Instagram live rant too. I'm like, come on now, how many times you gonna get mad at the same annoying ass shit? And she said there's another Queen Radio episode coming up, so we'll see if that actually happens.
I don't care. I'm not gonna listen to it.
I'll catch clips on the Shade Room. They post it all the time.
Yeah, if there's a clip, I'll listen, but I'm not about to go tune into her rant. That's all her episodes are now. She made a show to rant.
Yeah.
Like, she does, like...
And everyone in the room sucks her off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
She just has a bunch of people that's going to kiss her ass and listen to everything she says.
Yeah.
And that's it. She made a show to rant. That's all she does.
Yeah.
If it's not all about her, she don't like it. That's how Nicki is now. She's like a spoiled brat.
Did you see the whole Tank thing?
Yes.
Okay, so he was on Angelique's lip service, and something happened where they discussed what's gay and what's not gay, what makes a man gay, and if a man tries to suck dick twice and doesn't like it, and he realizes he doesn't like it, he's not gay because he tried it and he didn't like it, so he's not gay, and blah blah blah. And so it was a whole discussion about like what's gay and what's not gay, what makes a man gay, whatever. It was a whole big thing. It went viral. Tank was trending and everyone was bothering Tank. Tank went on Instagram was like, guys, you're ignorant, you're homophobic. No, if he likes to suck dick, it's that blah blah blah. It was a whole big thing. So it reminded me of the whole Molly thing with Insecure when the Enterprise nigga told her about the time that he tried to suck dick, and he didn't like it, and that was that. And but of course, like, if you suck dick once, you're gay, blah 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 blah. If you suck dick twice, whatever the fuck. So how do you feel about that?
Okay, this is my thing.
Okay.
So I was taken back when he said that, because I was, but I wasn't, because there's always been rumors about Tank, but just to hear him say that was just wild. You didn't expect that, whatever.
Yeah, I'm expecting him to be ignorant, honestly.
Yeah. But
I didn't expect that at all.
Whatever, listen, people like different things, whatever. My thing is that
I was shocked. I was taken aback.
If you tried it, then you were curious, you were something. I felt like he was trying to make
he said something about it being twice.
Yeah, it was twice.
Yeah, something like that. He didn't something. He said someone he knew or someone, or it was hypothetical.
I feel like it was hypothetical, but it was really him low key.
You think it was him low key?
That's what I really think.
Oh no.
I honestly think, because it's old. People have been talking years about him being gay for real.
Really? I didn't hear that.
Yeah. That's what I'm
really?
saying. Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't hear
that's
that.
That's why I said I wasn't shocked, but like it would just threw me off him saying it. So I felt like he was really talking about himself.
No.
But I could be wrong, whatever. However, it's like, if this were you or whoever the person is, obviously they were curious, right? So don't act as though it's just like, oh, if you say, oh, I want to go be with a girl, you go be with a girl, then y'all break up, then you go with a dude. So now, no, I'm just straight. I'm straight. I'm nothing else. No, you're something other than straight, clearly. Or this person, whoever the person is, it's clearly something other than straight because you just tried that. And you're going to say, oh, I didn't like it, or he didn't like it. You're curious. There's a thing called bi-curious.
Yeah, bi-curious,
There's names for all that shit now. Like, you know, don't just act, you can't just erase it and act like it never happened, just be like, I'm straight now.
Oh.
That's how I feel about it.
So you think that he's bi?
Possibly, and that's fine.
But no, so what you said what do you say? If you try it and you don't like it, you still bi?
Not bi. I think he's curious. And
but he was curious, but now he knows he doesn't like it, so he's not curious no more. So is he still bi curious?
He could be, because just because he didn't like getting his dick sucked from a dude, don't mean he won't get it from the
No,
back.
no, it was him sucking, not him, but he said a dude sucking. He said a dude sucking. If he said a dude tried sucking dick, he didn't like it. That's what he said.
Yeah, he said it's a dude, but in my mind I keep
okay. But what I'm saying, he said a dude sucked dick and he didn't like it. He tried it twice. He didn't like it. So that's what he's saying, and he's saying like he didn't like it. So he's like no. He's okay now. He knows that he's really straight. But you're saying even if he still tried it, he still could be bi-curious?
He could be, because to me, like, you tried that this person tried this one thing, but there's so many other things you could try. So and me personally, if you try one thing, it opens up doors and you think about other things, like, and then you try more things and you try more things. That's how it happens usually. So I'm thinking maybe he'll try something else. Like maybe he didn't want to
do that. But what I'm saying is, like, he did that one thing. What I'm saying is he did that one thing. He didn't like it, so he just focused on women. But you're saying that even though he can still just focus on women after he tried that one thing with a man, you're saying that it can still be by curiosity. It's not straight to you. Is that what you're saying?
I just think he could try more shit. Possibly.
But he doesn't want to try more shit. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't want to do nothing else with a man ever again. He's focused on women. So what I'm saying is, does that make him straight, or does that still make him bi-curious?
I'm not going to say, I don't know. This is the thing. I don't think that it doesn't make him straight, but I think that, like you say, he doesn't want to do anything else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the whole gist of what Tank was saying. He's saying if the dude sucks a dick twice, sucks two dicks twice or whatever, two dicks, whatever the fuck, and he doesn't like it, and he's off to focusing on women now. That's what he realized. Okay, I tried this one thing, this thing with a man. I don't fucking like it. Back to women. I'm straight. That's what he's saying. But yours, what are you saying? Are you saying that that's not straight anymore, or what? What are you saying?
I'm not trying to say it's not straight anymore. In the first place, I didn't know that he said I'm just going to focus on women anymore.
I'm not saying that. He didn't he didn't say that.
I know. Listen, when you said, the person said, I don't like this. I'm just focusing on women now.
No, the person didn't. I'm not saying the person said that. I'm saying that's what it is. He's saying the dude tried sucking dick twice. Whatever the fuck. He don't like the dick. So he don't like dick. No, he just realized he don't like sucking dick.
He realized he's good on that.
That's good on that. Back to bitches. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is. But what I'm asking you is, like, does that still make him bi, or does it make him straight?
I don't know. I think I'm conflicted with that. I don't know the answer. I don't know my answer, but I think he is.
So you're saying that. So you're saying.
I'm like.
So the whole point of Tank doing that was because, like, he's saying, like, with the whole Molly thing, Molly couldn't unsee the dude sucking dick or trying dick.
Yeah.
Even though the dude said, like, I'm straight. I tried the whole thing with a nigga. I don't like it. It's women. I like women. He's saying I'm straight, and the Molly was like, once you suck a dick, you gay. That was her whole mentality on it. I don't think that if you try it and you don't like it, I think you don't like the shit. Fine, whatever. Like, you're straight. Okay, you're straight. You don't like men. Whatever. You tried it. You know you tried it, and you know for sure you don't like that shit. Cool. But you're saying it still makes him bi. And
this is another thing with that. I have a problem, and a lot of people have a problem with, like, it's like a double standard with that with men and women. Like, girls kiss each other, do shit all the time, and that don't make them. Nobody ever says, "Oh, you're gay," but then a dude do it. Then it's like, oh,
that's my whole point. Like, I don't think I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not making.
And that's why I said I have a problem with. That's what I'm saying. I have a problem with doing that.
Yeah.
Because if my boyfriend told me that he kissed a nigga or did anything with a nigga, I'm gonna be like, because I've been with a girl before, I don't want no dude that's been with a dude. Or I'm not gonna say I don't, but I've said previously I'm a hypocrite.
So you're a part of the double standard.
But listen, I've said this is what I mean to say. I've said time and time again for years, since forever. Like, I want a man's man. I don't want no dude that gets a dude. But then at the same time, and I'm talking about the last few weeks, I've thought to myself, like, how you gonna say that and you do the same thing? Like, that doesn't make sense. Mm-hmm. So that's something I'm trying to get over with myself.
Wow. So you are
I'm not saying, it's, if you tell me, because if we're in a relationship, I'm supposed to trust you, right?
Yeah.
So if you tell me, I don't want that, I want you, then I should be able to trust you and we should be able to move forward. And then that should be that. Because that's clearly what my boyfriend does.
Yeah. But, like, that's what I say. It's a double standard because niggas think it's sexy and cute, cool. They love girl-on-girl action.
That's just annoying because it's not about trying to be sexy.
Yeah, but I know. But that's what it is. That's what it is. That's why it's glorified. It's, to a sense of, like, sexuality. But, so you're admitting that you're a hypocrite when it comes to niggas doing that shit.
Yeah. And so I've literally, in the last probably 2 or 3 weeks.
So you do think.
I realized that myself and I'm like, you need to break out of that because that's not cool.
But you do think the whole scenario with Tank gay was like, okay, the dude still could be
That's
gay.
why I'm so conflicted with it because I'm like.
Okay.
The old me would be like, yeah, this nigga's gay. But then it's like, is he really? Because he don't want that at the same time. So it's like,
But you're basically saying like he's tainted because he tried it, basically. That's what you're saying.
Kind of, yeah. That's how I feel. But, I guess it all depends on if, like, some people don't mind it. Like, who was it? The girl, her boyfriend is bisexual, her baby father.
Oh, it's Kalani.
Kalani, yeah. So, like,
but she's so damn sexually fluid. She
I know,
just don't
that's
give a
what I'm
fuck.
saying.
Yeah.
So it just depends what you're into or what you mind or don't mind. Some women want a dude that only likes women. Like, it is what it is. Everybody has a preference. So,
Okay.
I'm not going to say I would never, because at this point, I used to say I would never be with a woman. And I thought about that recently. Like, I used to say I could never see myself do that, but I did.
Yeah.
So I was like.
Yeah. So, wow, that was
my first time talking about that.
I know it is. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just laid it out there.
Anywho,
wow.
So, oh wow, yeah. That's a mouthful. No pun intended. But
I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of proud of myself.
Yeah, proud of you too. That's really cool. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so Offset's baby mom, well, the one with the baby mom that he had, the daughter that he had before Culture. That's the mom. Her name is girl. I'm gonna find her name. Let me find her name real quick, because she actually raps and she has bars.
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah, she has bars, and it's some claims were like, I don't know if she said it or someone around her said it, but basically she's like blackballed in the industry because they don't want her to be more than Cardi B. Whatever, fuck, it's some shit.
Okay, see, that's annoying.
I don't know, but anyway, it's some drama with it's some drama with the baby. So she wants her name is Shia Lamore.
What is she?
She's really pretty.
Oh, she is pretty.
Yeah. So her name is Shia Lamore, whatever. And so she's trying to file legal documents saying, asking the judge to establish like a child support payments and stuff because she feels like Offset doesn't spend enough time with the daughter, and she needs funds for the daughter, whatever. I guess and then I feel like this whole thing, right? I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to child support and the mom asks for child support, people often do like, oh, you're using your kid as a pawn for blah, blah, blah. You just want money and you just want blah, 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 blah. So the child, the daughter that they have together, I think she's like 4 or whatever. So I'm guessing this is the first time she asked for it. So like it's been 4 years since, it's been 4 years. Like obviously she don't want money, because also been a millionaire for a while now, so it's like what I'm saying. I don't think it's a money thing. I think it's like you don't spend enough time with your child, and I'm a single parent, and we both make this child together, and you have money. I don't really have that much money. I need support. I need help. You know what I'm saying?
Like children are not cheap.
I think they're not cheap. I think that's what that is. Also, this is the baby mother that this is the mother that. If you listen to his Father of 4 album, he discusses how he basically didn't claim his daughter at first because I guess this person he barely knows this girl. It was one of those one night stand type of things, I guess. And the baby mother she found Offset's mom on Facebook and said like, hey, this is Offset's child. Blah blah blah, whatever. That's how they linked up or whatever.
Wow.
That's how that's how Offset found out about the daughter. That's how Offset, that's how the whole thing goes. Like, hey, I had a child by you.
How did I not hear about this?
You know what I'm saying? So that was that. So he barely really knows her, I guess. But y'all made it. You fucked her. Y'all made a child together.
You
so
had
it's
a baby
like,
with her.
You know what I mean?
Really don't matter.
But I don't think this is a case of. I haven't read into it too much, but I don't think this is a case of her just wanting your money because XYZ. I think it's a case of like, we both made this child together. You're a millionaire. You don't spend that much time with her. I guess he posts his kids like when he spends time with them, but I guess we don't know them in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's a simple case of we made this child together. I'm a single mom. I need money. I need
the least you can do is help me out.
You know what I'm saying? And I guess whatever verbal agreement they may have had prior isn't working out. So of course, she wants to do the whole child thing, whatever. Because I think a lot of times, go ahead.
I can't be mad at that. I just think like, if I was in a situation, we can try this verbal agreement thing. If it works, it works. So we don't have to get the court involved. But if it comes down to it, and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then I got to do what I got to do. Because at the end of the day, I'm the only one doing for this child.
I'm sure that he takes care of his kids, but I think.
But she's doing everything by herself. Not everything.
Yeah.
But she's doing majority of it by herself. So like,
because she's the mom, and the mom is going to be with the baby more than the damn dad is.
Exactly. So what the least you could do is what you said you would, like, if nothing else. Because he's busy. Come on, he already has a daughter he lives with.
Yeah.
He also is a rapper, so he's busy.
He has other kids. He has other kids with other women, and
just I'm saying, he has other children to tend to. They probably live in different cities. So he got to see him when he's seeing. Plus, he's busy himself with work.
Yeah.
Traveling all the time anyway. So he probably don't get to see, I don't know, as much as he would. So.
Yeah. But I'm sure he probably feels bad a little bit anyway because, he is with Cardi B and they have a child together. So, of course, he's going to be with that child. But he also doesn't want his other kids to feel jealous, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know in an interview, he was like, in an interview, I guess someone asked him to the effect of like, do you spoil your kids or whatever the fuck, and he was saying something like, he tries to be equal with it or try to be reasonable with all his kids because he doesn't want like his son or his other kids to come over his house and be like, oh damn, look how culture living, she living like this, look at me, I live like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it was like that.
I try to know what that's like.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
Yeah. Like, one of my siblings get shown favoritism, and the rest of us don't.
Oh, wow.
Always has. And I don't blame my sibling for that,
Why do you think so?
Or just on my father's side, as far as my grandmother, I just feel like I remember one year, it was my brother's birthday, and he was a little kid, and when I asked why they didn't come to his birthday, they was at the mall.
Oh, what?
So, like, it just be little. I don't forget stuff like that. Like, you traveling, he had a whole birthday party. And you wasn't there because you was at the mall shopping for her. And, and she was a little girl at the time. So, like, and so me and my sister are close. Like, I don't blame her for none of that. But my father and my grandmother always showed her, just showed my favoritism towards her for whatever reason. They always did. And even my father's father, he bought my sister a dog. He give her money if she asked. I just saw him for like the third time my whole life, like over the summer, because all the stuff with my father. Like, I don't even know. If he walked past me right now, walking down the street, I wouldn't pay him no mind because I wouldn't even know it was him. Like, I have no relationship with him at all. Me or my brother. Because me and my sister, me and my brother got the same parents. Me and my sister, we just had the same father. So, like, he did more with my sister than he ever did for me and my brother. All three of them. Like, my grandmother used to do for me a lot. But then,
I would never want that. Like, if I have kids with other people, I have kids, and I would never want to show favoritism like that. I want to make sure, like, all my kids feel. Girl, growing up, honestly, I know we're both still young, but it's a lot of right now. I know it's going to be a lot of things that I won't do to my kids that have been done to me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, like, I have an older sister, and we have the same mom, different father. But my father, she calls my father dad because he raised her. But she's still in contact with her father, but whatever. But I'm sure she has times where she feels like I was the one that was favored because I'm the child that was conceived under a union. You know what I mean? I was the child that, and my mom's married to my dad, so I'm the child that's I'm their child. You know what I mean? So of course she's the child that my mom had, at a very young age, and
Yeah.
Another man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that she could give you stories about her feeling like she's like whatever. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, or things like that. But it's just, and I'm gonna have stories about how I feel, whatever. Shit like that, whatever. Anyway, but what I'm saying is like I just feel like in general, I right now I already know what I'm not gonna do with my kids.
I do too. A lot of things. I would do a lot of things different.
I know how I know I'm not gonna be doing a lot of shit. It's a lot of things I'm not gonna do.
Like I love my mother. I love my father. I don't agree with things they say or do all the time. But everybody has a different person.
Yeah, everyone
styles
has. But a lot of times you gotta be careful with raising your kids because the thing is like that you have to realize that they're your kids, but they're not objects. They're still people. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna do some traumatized. Like I said, like you gonna do some traumatizing things to your kids that they're never gonna fucking forget. They're gonna grow up and not fucking talk to your ass, and you're gonna be sitting there wondering why they don't fuck with your ass.
Because certain shit is gonna hit these kids a certain way. They ain't gonna forget that shit.
Yeah,
they're gonna always remember that shit.
Yeah,
and that's gonna carry that shit throughout life.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Anywho, speaking of family and relationships and whatnot, so I don't listen to T.I.'s podcast. I'll catch clips on YouTube only because like I don't. I think his podcast is on Apple, and I don't have the Apple Podcast app because it takes too much space on my phone. But I do catch clips online, and it was a clip where it's a couple clips, but it was a clip where he had Tiny on the show and they spoke about marriage and things like that. And all you guys know about the whole story with T.I. He got caught cheating a few times. I think he's known for cheating on Tiny. I think even back in the Escape days or before after Escape or whatever.
I believe it.
And you remember that video that they found of him backstage at a Young Drill concert, him smacking some actress's booty and things like that, whatever the fuck.
He's wild.
And at one point, they were going to get a divorce because he was cheating or whatever the fuck, but he bought her a car and blah, blah, blah.
And now everything is peaches.
Yeah. And so he was on there with Tiny and some other lady. And it was, the whole clip was toxic as fuck. It was so fucking toxic. Mm-hmm. So he basically was like, I'm gonna find a clip because it was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Is the thing
it was so toxic. Go ahead.
Cheating. Like when there's a video of him smacking the girl's booty, like nowadays, everybody has a smartphone and everything. As soon as somebody sees a celebrity, they're gonna pull their phone out. So what makes you think you can go smack somebody's booty being a married man under the limelight?
Yeah.
And think nobody's gonna see it.
Yeah, but I mean, niggas are dumb.
Niggas don't care.
Niggas are dumb. Niggas do a lot of shit and get caught. So it's just like
do you even care?
Yeah. I mean, if your wife keeps taking you back, at some point, how much do you fucking care?
That basically tells him he can do what he wants.
But is that so? Then the damn video clip had the nerve to title this fucking clip T.I. and Tiny reveal the secret to finding love. But anyway,
okay.
But no, what happened was, so basically he was just like saying, like he was giving these scenarios, saying like, there's the ratio of women to men is 30 women to 1 man, and you can't expect a man to not cheat because he has to blah blah blah. It's more women than men, and blah 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 blah. And then also he was saying some shit like how can you blame? It was girl. The whole clip was toxic as fuck, and the 2 women that were there, I'm like, girl. First of all, he was cutting their ass off for one, not letting them finish. He kept making his whole point. Then on top of that, when they did talk, I'm like, y'all not even going to challenge this man on what the fuck he's saying. What he's saying is bullshit. What the fuck? Not one time. I'm like, at least give me a whole. At least y'all could do is say, okay, what if a woman cheated on you? Like at least turn the tables that way. But they was not even challenging this nigga. They wasn't doing it. They just wasn't doing it. But he was just giving a whole basic excuse on why men cheat. This just rationalizing why men cheat. Girl, the whole shit was fucking toxic. I was in the YouTube comments, right?
And they just want to say black men don't cheat.
I was in the YouTube comments, girl, and they were saying. They were like, okay, well, I want to see Tip say the same thing to in a room full of his daughters. I wonder if he said the same thing to them.
Yes, that I would love to see him.
But this whole little ratio thing that he gave, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? What the hell? And then he was saying like, okay, well, they got to the point where like he was asking the women like Tiny and this other lady. He was saying like, so would you just leave the man if he cheated? Like would you just leave after he made that mistake? Would you just leave? And it could be 20 times. Would you still just leave? Would you like? What are you doing? Like And the lady was like. I don't know if I would leave. I don't know if I would leave, but I would definitely put my foot down and whatever the fuck. I don't know if I would leave. Maybe we would go to therapy. Maybe we would do this. Maybe I'll try to do this. But I'm like, girl, so you're sitting here. You're gonna fucking. He fucking disrespected you. Like he's
multiple
giving you an
times.
example of a man disrespecting you multiple times. And you're still gonna fucking hold his hand into respecting you. Maybe what the fuck? The whole clip was disappointing as fuck. Girl. Let me put on. Hold on.
I'm annoyed with her.
The both of them. I'm like, what the hell? And Tiny sitting there like, and you know, she gonna eat with Tiny, right? Listen, all these people are rich, and I'm not rich at all, and you know, you have that, but I still don't understand. Like,
she would be fine without him.
This is the thing, right?
She would be fine.
This is the thing. I've seen an interview with her right before. It was early this year, and someone asked her, someone basically asked her, they didn't say in these words, but they basically asked her, like, why do you stay with T.I. because he cheats on you all the time? Like, why do you stay? What makes you stay? Basically, it was to that effect. And, you know, she was saying, like, you know, I just understand, like, how do you stay and still, like, be in love with him and stuff? And she was saying, like, you know, you just have to understand that this industry, you know, things happen and there's women everywhere. It's just, I'm like, it was just so toxic. Taylor, I'm like, what the fuck? So when are you going to, so why do you even get mad? Like,
when
what
are
the
you
fuck?
going to walk away?
And it's that girl, even on the damn Family Hustle show, and when that whole thing of the clip of the girl smacking and everybody saw it. Even T.I. in the little confessional thing, in the interview thing, you know, off to the side, they, you know, he even said like, if this wasn't on social media and everyone didn't know, we would have a discussion about it one time and that'll be it.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that, and I was just like,
that's how you know it's just like,
that's
it's allowed.
Happened so many times because
it's allowed.
Because before all of these smartphones and everything,
35 to 1.
Here, hold on.
And then, like you said, you got the married ones.
That takes half the pool out.
Okay, so now you might be up to 34, 35 to 1.
He's saying
What
the
kind of
ratio
battle
of
is
So now, if you had a man, one man to yourself.
You gotta keep them.
Now.
You gotta hold on tight.
Hold on
Now,
tight.
wait a minute.
What the fuck?
Wait, now, I'm glad you say you got to keep them and hold on tight. Because if you had one man to yourself, knowing that it's up to 35 to 1, and that man go out and do something that was not in your best interest,
Okay.
and you don't like it.
Give me an example.
Okay, let's say he went to Miami and he slept with 4 people.
4 people?
Damn.
Jesus.
4 people.
Hey,
What a scenario is this?
just saying.
specific.
Hey, what kind of man you want?
Wow.
that's not funny.
You want a man that can only have one woman, or do you want a man that can go get
I
4?
mean,
See?
could
What
be a
the
little
fuck?
more
I'm just
realistic.
saying. Nah, okay, look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
He's glorifying
It's
it.
hypothetical.
Okay,
So, all right, so he goes, he sleeps with 4. I got it. But so he goes and he sleeps with. This is the hard truth that we have to discover. So he goes and sleeps with 4 women, and he comes back. You find out about it. Everybody, all your friends know. Everybody calling you. I can't believe it. Did you see him? He was all on Instagram Live. He was eating 4 booties.
Man,
Back.
Hey, so listen, right? But just to keep the train on the track, right?
Yeah, okay.
So he come
That's a
back.
lot.
He come back, and
heavy.
you are livid. You are disgusted.
Absolutely.
You can't stand him. But you just said you got to hold on tight, and that's 35 to 1. Now, okay, so
Is this his first offense?
that's a very important question.
It really is.
Yes, it is.
Do we have children? Are we married? All these things change.
Hell yeah.
We're
We
children,
dreaming.
we're married.
We dreaming.
Okay.
Shit, yeah. You're married. You got children.
So he literally
and-
lost his mind for a moment and went to Miami. He lost his mind in Miami. It was the first
Let's
time
just say
doing it.
drugs were involved.
Okay.
He would.
You would do this to me.
How selfish you have been, right? But in actuality, Dina, you have one man to yourself, and there's 34 other women out there that ain't got none. So what the fuck do you expect them to do? Who's really being selfish, Dina?
You hear this?
the man.
He did that
The
serious.
man is still being
Still
selfish.
He did everything he just said he did.
Because
That fucking 4 girls in Miami, he did that. There's no, why are you so
He
specific?
probably still cheats on
That's-
Tiny.
I know, but
and the
that's
thing
what
is,
she should've
like
been
I said
hypothetical.
earlier, I'm so scared. I'd be so afraid to speak my truth because I'm like, one of these days I honestly do want to sit down with T.I. and have an interview, not be in all his business, but an interview in his like his
No, but I'm
ventures.
going to have questions. Like, she said they're just agreeing with the shit he say. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, like this. Listen, this whole clip was toxic as fuck. It's literally 14. It's 15 minutes of toxicity. Taylor, like this shit is trash. Like I'm like, what the fuck is this? But the thing is, like, how you gonna sit there and like rationalize that? For one, for two, ain't no man in this earth. So first of all, he would never feel that way with a bitch cheat on a man. You see how you saw how he tried to fucking fight Floyd Mayweather. My whole thing is, I'm like, ain't no man in this world ain't no man in this world will fucking make me not feel worthy of respect.
No, never.
And the thing is too, another thing that I don't like is that the whole like, okay, we have kids excuse. No, nigga, like that's why us women and even men, like that's why you need to be self-sufficient no matter what. No matter what, because nothing would suck more than having to stay with a cheating ass nigga or a man disrespect you because you need that security because you need to go half on these bills. That will never be fucking me. Never. You don't never want to be. You don't want to feel trapped. You never want to be trapped because you need to go half on these bills. No, fuck that shit. The whole kid thing. I don't have kids. I'm not married. But like, I imagine me having kids and my husband cheating on me. They'll live. They'll be fine.
I'm not gonna keep you from your dad
because I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna let my kids grow up in that toxic ass environment. Let my daughters and sons think that's okay.
No,
fuck never. That shit.
Because my son will know how to treat women, and my daughters will know how to be independent.
Exactly. My whole thing is like and I think women use that excuse because they don't want to leave. If you don't want to leave, just say don't want to leave. Don't bring the kids into it, nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Y'all made them kids out of love, you know.
Nah, girl.
Don't bring the kids
and then like my whole thing is, okay, I have a little bit of tea to spill.
And one more thing, he's literally just saying he wants a woman that's just gonna hold on tight regardless of what he do.
That's just toxic as fuck.
I could fuck 10 bitches right now, but still be my wife.
That's toxic as fuck.
What? That's all. You know what you're asking me?
That's toxic, but she's down. But she's down for it.
And she's stupid.
She's down for it.
She's stupid. She is stupid. He's crazy. She crazy.
Girl, Monica got tired. Monica divorced her man. She's tired.
I love Miss Monica.
She tired.
If she need to take notes from her friend, then
she tired.
Tell Tiny call her Monica. Ask her.
I could never.
They're friends. In real life.
That YouTube comment that someone said, I want him to say that in a room full of his daughters. That shit was gold.
No,
that was gold.
Cause you got more girls than boys, don't he? How many?
No, he got like.
It's like this equal. Let me see.
No, he only got one. He has three daughters.
Well, you know he claimed all of them.
Yeah, he claimed a bed, because it's only one. What's her name? Dejanique or Shanique or Zanique. That's Tiny. That's
It's Deja and then it's Zanique.
Yeah. Zanique is Tiny's daughter from previous relationship. All the other kids are his.
Okay. Mm-hmm. He claimed everybody.
Yeah.
But you got too many kids to be acting like that, bro.
Niggas are gonna be niggas, but what I actually commented. Yeah, somebody said if he can learn to let people talk. He kept interrupting everybody. He was like, no. That's how you know.
He did.
Oh yeah, people liked my comment. But this is what I said. I said he's literally rationalizing cheating and disrespecting the union of marriage. And the women in this clip weren't going hard enough. This whole clip was toxic as fuck, shaking my head. I was also hoping that at least one of the women in this clip would ask the question of if the roles were reversed. Bet you he wouldn't rationalize women doing the same thing to men. That's what I put in here in the comment. But yeah, but I do have a little tea to spill. So a quick little story. I think I already told you about this,
what?
But I'm gonna say it on air. So remember the ex-boyfriend I had?
The one I knew?
Yes. With the train wreck. Ooh, train wreck. But so, basically, long story short, I got into it with his brother. His brother disrespecting me, whatever. We got into it real bad, right? And so, mind you, the nigga that my ex-boyfriend was, he ran his mouth a lot. He was a chatty patty, and so he will always tell me about how like his brother would like cheat on his wife. Yeah, his brother was married. He would always like flirt with girls or like try to go over girls' houses. I don't know if he would actually fuck them, but he would like disrespect it, like cheat on, like just whatever. And and the thing is like it was like a known thing amongst like their friends too. It was like or Coworkers or whatever. Like it was like a joke at one point. Like it was like, damn, this nigga flirting with this other girl again. Like this, what I'm saying? This doing fucked up shit. Like being a dog. Like he was known as like even his cousins and everybody. He's like he's a dog. We all know that he's a dog. He's a dog. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is like the wife always knew. The wife knew. That he would do shit like that, but she would obviously still stay. And so, but I didn't notice at the time. So basically, me and the brother got into it. And so me and the brother got into it, and then me and my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, we ended up going over his female friend's house, right? So come to find out, we found out that the brother would try to have sex with the female friend. We'll call her. I
think you told me this.
Let's call her Ashley. Her name was Ashley, but we'll call her Ashley, right? And so we went over to Ashley's house, and we spoke about like what happened or whatever. And she was like, "Oh my God, yeah, he's just Jacob. I'll call him Jacob. Yeah, Jacob is a mess. Like he just, John will tell you. Like John, I will say John. My ex-boyfriend's name was John. We'll say that. It wasn't John, but we'll say that his name is John. He was like, yeah, John. You know what? He will always text me. I said, text you what? Like he will always DM you. Yeah, he will always. Yeah, Jacob will always DM me nasty shit on Instagram. Always trying to come over. Always trying to do this, that. I'm like,
why?
I'm like, well, and then see my petty ass. I'm like, what? Jacob would do what? For real? He would, yeah. And then John would be like, yeah. She would always tell me about my brother always in her DMs trying to fuck or whatever the fuck, right? I'm like, oh my God.
Wow.
And like, she was like, yeah, I could say hi to him. I could post a picture. I could say hi to him. He'll be in my DMs. Quick, asking to come over, asking to do this, asking to do that. I'm like, what? And see, my petty ass, I'm like, oh, bet. I'm gonna tell Shanika, whatever, the wife. I'm gonna say her name is Shanika. I'm gonna tell Shanika, right? So it was me, John, and the girl Ashley, right? We were at her house. We were discussing it. I'm like, that's fucked up. That's so fucked up. And then mind you, my ex John was right there, like soaking it up, like letting her tell me all this shit. And even at one point, she called the wife, saying that the wife was like, said how the wife's not even cute or whatever. I'm like, and then John little ass sitting there like letting her talk shit about the wife. I'm like, ain't that your sister-in-law? Like nigga, like you let her talk about your sister-in-law like that? Like, what? Yeah. But anyway, so like. I was say, hey John, I want to tell Shanika because I don't fucking like Jacob and what he did to me, like we got into it. Fuck that nigga. And he was like, my ex was like, yeah, go ahead do it, his little bird ass. Yeah, go ahead do it, right? And I remember
he's a bitch.
He's a bitch. But I told you about how like he like. Everything unraveled and he act like he didn't tell me to do it, like he act like he didn't know, and I let him do that. I let because it's his family, whatever. I let him do it, my dumb ass. But I should have been like, I think the whole time they knew that he knew, because like they're not dumb, like they knew that he knew, but
he's not a good liar. But what I hear,
but he acted like he didn't know, and I went along with it or whatever because he's a bitch. Like anyway, but so I ended up telling Shanika, right? And so I called her and told her, but she didn't. But the thing was so funny is like I started off telling her like, I told her or whatever. But before I could even get my sentence all the way out, she knew. It was like okay, fine. Right, don't tell me no more. She knew. It was like it was new. I'm like, that's what I want to hear. No, she knew it. So I didn't need to finish. That's when I knew. I was like, damn, this supposed to be an ongoing thing with this nigga, right? So then at one point, the mom called me over to the house. We always over to the house because, like, it was a whole big thing, saying like, this needs to stop. This is the whole big thing because they weren't married yet, but they were engaged. They have a child together. They had a child together. They were engaged. They were going to be married like a few months after that month. Okay, right? So whatever. So that's when my boyfriend was acting like he didn't know. I took the whole fall for everything. And then like, at one point they were arguing in front of me saying like, she was like, I've been with you for 7 years and every year is some girl. I always found out about some girl you trying to whatever the fuck with. I'm like, damn. So 7 years. So it's 7 bitches. It's 7 times. 7 it's always some girl that you. What the fuck?
And you still there, sis?
And the thing is like, I went up to her. Me and her was talking at one point, like, in the midst of all that, and she was like, I have to, yeah, but there's a child involved, so. Because I was asking her like, are you gonna still marry him? That's what I said. Are you gonna still marry him? And she, there's a child involved, so. I'm like, girl.
So what? At
that point, I was like, okay, you're gonna take him back, and then you're gonna let this. Okay, cool.
This is an ongoing thing.
So I'm like, damn. I did this shit for nothing. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I felt dumb because I'm like, damn, I didn't know. Because if I knew that if this was allowed, then I would have been like, fuck it, I don't fucking care.
You would have wasted your breath or your time.
Because I did it out of pettiness, but I did it out of pettiness. I did. I will admit that. At the time, I act like I didn't do it out of pettiness, but I did do it out of pettiness. But I also did it out of like. I would want someone to tell me.
You were trying to help her.
I would, but then that's when I quickly realized, with a lot of these dumbass girls out here, unless you're like a close friend, Don't be an outsider telling them that, because what they're gonna do is they're gonna stay with that nigga, and then you're gonna be looked at as a hater.
I have a cousin that's married, and he still go to the club and all of that,
And be cheating.
and do what he want to do.
Wow, that's disrespectful. But you know what? And his woman probably know. She probably know.
I don't know if she does
and allows it.
But she ain't stupid, so
Yeah.
she probably do low key.
Yeah.
But of course, that's my cousin, so that might be like,
Yeah,
you know.
But the thing is, like, that's when I quickly knew. I'm like, damn, you can't even tell these bitches, because they'll make you a hater and then stay with that nigga because they insecure as fuck.
Months after his marriage, he was asking me what's up with one of my friends. Like, what?
That's some bullshit. That's why I'm saying, like, I think it's partially insecurity as well.
Yeah. You probably
Bro,
right.
I can never. I don't care if I was getting married next week. Bitch, you get me fucked up. No.
Listen, this is the thing. Okay, you know, things happen, whatever. If
But
y'all,
she said it was an ongoing, over the
I know.
course of the relationship, it was an ongoing thing.
if it happened once and we move past it,
Yeah.
you know, go to therapy, whatever you want to do, you move past it. We start from a clean slate,
Yeah.
cool. But it's only so many clean slates you can start from. I'm not about to keep. I'm not just going to accept that shit.
I heard they went to therapy after the fact, like they went to therapy or whatever before they got married.
At this point, I don't think therapy gonna help.
But they so after the whole thing happened, because the thing is, like, it was a known thing. She already knew that he was a dog, that he does fucked up shit. But the fact that I was an outsider and I like brought it to her like out in the open, it's like I felt like they were embarrassed. I felt like she was
Maybe
embarrassed.
that was a wake-up call.
I feel like she was embarrassed for sure. But she suppressed it. But I guess that, they went to therapy before the wedding. That's what I heard. And I guess, everything's quote unquote fine. But I still think he does fuck that. I think he does.
100%.
I think he does that shit.
If you let it go on this long, you think he's still not doing it?
He ain't
Because he
gonna stop.
knows that you're gonna stay with him.
Yeah, you're gonna stay. Like,
He know he
all
can go out, do what he wants, and still come home and get something.
All he has to do is fucking fake cry and fake beg. You're gonna take him back because you think that you have the power, but you really don't. And yeah,
He's mind fucking her.
yeah. So that's my story about how, whatever the
I
fuck.
feel bad for her. I feel sorry for her.
I don't. Fuck her. Fuck
No,
all
I
of
feel
them.
sorry for her.
Fuck the whole family.
I feel sorry for Tiny because you're that brainwashed and dumb.
I don't feel that
I'm
sorry. She's still rich. I'm not. So I don't feel that bad.
Well, money wise, no, I don't feel bad, but because honestly, she if she left T.I. today, she would be fine on her own. Like,
Yeah, she would, but she wants to be.
She can't even
wants to-
say like it's for money, like monetary reasons. You can't even say that.
Yeah.
You stay with him by choice.
Yeah. And you allow it.
Cause you imagine you live in Atlanta. It don't cost that much to live in Atlanta. Like you be fine.
Speaking of this topic, so Lisa Ray has been doing like some press tour, girl, and she been I don't know if it's Unsung or something, or it's some little TV one that's
Uncensored?
something to fuck, and she was telling stories about how, girl, but Lisa Ray been on a roll ever since that damn Nicole Murphy shit. She been on the roll with her stories.
Uncensored, I think.
But she been on the road with her stories, telling all the tea, like saying like, oh yeah, this bitch fucked my husband, that bitch fucked my husband, all this shit. But on the damn clip, girl, in the clip, there's Dwayne Martin, the actor Dwayne Martin, he played on All of Us, and he's Tisha Campbell's ex-husband. Yeah. So I guess at some point, like, they hurt him and Dwayne Martin and Lisa Ray, they were really close friends. And she introduced Dwayne Martin to her husband. And so Dwayne Martin and her husband got close or whatever, right? And so she found out, that they would have parties and stuff. Dwayne would throw parties, and Dwayne would introduce her husband to different women and encourage him to cheat and things like that. And, she was like, yeah, Dwayne Martin broke up my marriage. Dwayne Martin is blah, blah, blah. Fuck him to this day and
He
blah,
didn't make
blah,
your
blah.
husband do those things though.
Yeah. But, he didn't. The husband is also at
He
fault.
had no reason.
But Dwayne was her friend first. Dwayne was her friend. Dwayne was her friend, and you're encouraging her husband. To
What
cheat
kind
on.
of friend are you?
Yeah,
You right.
but you see how men are. Men don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves.
Clearly, because. And then, what kind of friend are you to sit there and introduce that? Because you were her friend first, but then that's still your friend too. You would just
They would go to
encourage
parties.
him to fuck his marriage
yeah,
up.
they would go to parties, fucking bitches and left and right. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's so crazy.
Yep.
Men are trash.
Yep.
And they say black men don't cheat. That's a fucking
That's
lie.
why Charlemagne is so goddamn toxic. It's a damn joke.
I hate that saying, man.
Do you think that? I think that a lot of men cheat. I also think that there's men that don't cheat, but I also think that men that have cheated, I think they can turn another leaf. But
it's
also,
possible, but you
but
gotta
also,
want to.
but it's possible you have to want to. Yes.
If you don't want to, it's not gonna happen.
Yes.
And women gotta stop thinking they can change men and shit.
Because you can't.
Because I've been there. It doesn't work. If
Me
they
too.
don't want
Me too. I wasted time.
Okay.
Do not waste time.
If they don't want to change, they're not going to change.
That's something that T.I. said, and I didn't play the whole clip, but at one point in the clip, he said something like, "Yeah, y'all women want men to, y'all want to get men that already have their shit together, and y'all don't want to go through shit with men and blah 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 blah." That's toxic as fuck as well. But my whole thing is like, I mean, everyone has their own flaws,
Yes.
but I have wasted my time with men. I waste my time where like I feel like I've tried to build up a man, and all it did was tear me down.
It's not worth
And it was a waste of time because it's not worth it because he can't change unless he wants to. Period. You can sit there and try to see what the potential is, but if it's nothing there, if it's the same shit over and over again, girl, leave.
That's like trying to get a drug addict to get sober, to get clean. If this nigga don't want to go to rehab and do better, then they're not going to do it. Yes. You cannot make nobody do something that they don't want to do in life. That goes for anything. If I don't want to wear those shoes you told me to wear, I'm not gonna fucking wear the shoes. You can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to do. They're not your child. Like, period. That's it. And some people gotta learn it the hard way. I guess you and I are those people. Yeah. And we learned it.
Yeah, that's it. After my last boyfriend, I tried to build him up. Girl, I'm tired. It was a
wrap. Like, it's not worth it.
And it was that, and like I wasn't like to the point where like it got to the point where like I don't even like you anymore. I'm not even attracted to you anymore. Yeah. I hate you actually. I don't fuck with you.
It makes you like
I don't like you.
To do with them no more. Like,
yeah, I'm sick of you. You disgust me. Yeah,
and it's so unhealthy for you. Like, yeah, it's very unhealthy, and it drives you.
And
crazy.
Too young for that. I'm like, I'm too young to.
It's like it mentally stretches you out, and it's like for what? Because this nigga's not going to do it anyway. He's not going to change. So why am I wasting my time, my energy, my everything? Yeah, on this man who really don't even give a fuck. Yeah, when I could just do me and be happy. Yeah. You live and you learn.
Yes, I've learned, and I'm not gonna Chile.
We have gone into some deep talks in this episode.
Yes. Okay, so I do want to touch upon. Okay, so it's a new term that whatever, transracial adoption. We know what that means. But it was I was scrolling through Twitter, and I put this on my notes if we want to discuss this. I don't know if we have a lot of time because we're a little bit drowsy here. We had to we went through a lot of trial and error with these microphones.
Oh, y'all don't know.
Anywho, but with this whole transracial adoption topic, it was some young black lady. She was basically talking about how she was adopted by a white family. Of course, they love scooping us up. She was adopted by a white family, of course, and she had to deal with people looking at her weird, and she had to deal with identity issues and whatnot. So how do you feel? Long story short, how do you feel about transracial adoption? How do you feel about that?
I don't feel any type of way, because if you don't know, I have a grandfather that's white, or was white. He's dead now.
Biologically white? Like, is your grandfather for real?
No, but he raised my mom.
Oh, he adopted your mom?
Yeah, because her father died.
Oh, wow. That's different. He's not going to Africa getting the child. He's not going to, you know what I'm saying?
But however, even if that wasn't the case, okay, I don't have a problem with it, because there's kids out here who, if this person did adopt you, where the fuck would you be? You know what I'm saying? That system is fucked up. However, don't raise them, because that takes us to another thing. I just caught up on Shameless. I watched all of it. Okay. And Liam had moved out because he said, I'm black, living in this white household with y'all. Y'all have never made sure that I'm in touch with that side of me. Yeah. And so I think that this is a whole white family, and y'all adopted this little black baby, but that black baby
they didn't adopt him.
Or whatever. I just think
it's like a running joke about Liam. It's like a joke thing, but I guess Monica fucked some black person. I don't know, but it's like a joke.
They did like a DNA test, and he ended up being Frank's. It's like, I guess
it was a joke. It was a joke, yeah.
Whatever. So I just think, long as you make sure, if I adopted a little white baby or wherever they were from, I would want you to know where you came from. Yeah. Regardless, like, And because I hate when those white families say, "Oh, we don't see color." No, you should see color.
That makes me want to spit in your fucking face.
My skin is a different color than yours.
They only say that shit around people of color. That's why you see color because you wouldn't say that shit in real life, bitch. What the fuck?
I hate
what
that.
do you do at a traffic light? That's the people love saying that shit. What do you do at a traffic light? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just saying that shit because I am a color.
Stop
Shut the fuck
saying
up.
that.
You know what I don't like? I don't like it when they do that because they want us as an accessory. I don't like that shit. And also, if you're gonna adopt a black child or someone of color, you need to be genuine and be ready for that shit because people just do it just to do it, and that's very traumatizing. When no, you cannot take a black child and think that you're gonna like blah blah blah, lollipops and rainbows. You know, no. You have to be down for the cause. You have to be down.
100%.
100%.
There's a lot that comes with that shit because you don't know. You don't know what is, if you are a white person, adopt a child of color, you don't know what it's like to grow up being that skin color or from that background, wherever. Because, you can adopt this child. Some people don't adopt little babies. They adopt like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds who probably came from whatever country, fucked up country, or somewhere in the hood. You don't know what the fuck they've been through. Then you want to bring them out to Beverly Hills.
And they do that out of like, oh, I did this one good thing.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
it's just stuff like that. That's why I'm very apprehensive to stuff like that.
Then you shouldn't be doing it. If that's the way you're gonna look at it.
I'm very apprehensive to things like that. So it's just
I changed a lot because these days I'm so like pro-black, but I used to didn't. I'm not gonna say I wasn't pro-black because I love that I'm black. I never wanted to be white or anything, but I didn't. To me, I was the type of person like, and I really like. It could be a white person. I don't care what your race is. If you cool, I'll talk to anybody. I'll be cool.
Me
with
too.
anybody.
Same.
It's just, but I had to grow up and learn that everybody's not like that.
Yeah.
And even you could just because you say I have black friends and not racist doesn't mean you're not racist.
Exactly.
And I had to grow up and learn that. So now I know.
Actually means you're racist.
But I used to just think all white people aren't racist, and they're not. Everybody's not racist.
But a lot of them are.
And you just have to be cautious of that.
Yes, that's how I am today too. Like I said, I'll talk to. I can talk to anyone.
You are.
Yeah, I can talk. No, this with me. With me is I can talk to anyone, and I can talk to anyone. And you said you don't assume that they are, but with me, I assume that everyone is until proven not.
I see.
I'll assume that you smile at me in my face. You smile at me in my face, but you could think these awful things about me. It doesn't matter. So I assume that about everyone, every person that's every non-black person. I'm not gonna just say white. Every non-black person, I'm gonna assume that you have anti-black beliefs until proven not.
Yeah, because you never know.
Because you never fucking know. Because ain't like I said with the whole Latino thing. Anyone that's non-black, I'll assume that you have anti-black feelings until proven not. Because you do not have to be white to hate black people.
No.
And that's just the black ass truth.
Pro-black. It's black people that's actually support Trump and shit.
Yeah, so but the thing is, I don't want to do that. I hate when people throw in there's blacks that hate blacks. No, I'm talking about but they're still black at the end of the day.
Oh, I
ain't worried about them motherfuckers. Fuck them. But I ain't worried about them motherfuckers. I'm worried about motherfuckers that don't look like me. You feel me? That's how I look at it. Because and it's that, and it's also I hate when like white people, they love to like with their fucking microaggressions. Like they say little things where like. They say little things, so they'll say little things where they try to make you feel comfortable around them, or like they say like little pro-black things.
But then it makes it like awkward.
But it's awkward and it's racist.
It is.
Yeah, it's racist. Don't matter.
Like you trying not to be is making you racist.
It's racist.
Because you didn't have to do that. Just act like why can't it just be two people talking?
And and I'm not gonna give you kudos for being not racist, bitch.
No, because that's what you should be doing.
I'm not going to be like, yeah, cool, great, good job for not being a fucking racist.
No, you want to pat on your ass.
No, I'm not doing that.
No, that's what you're supposed to be doing any fucking way. Because I can't help what color my skin is. Nothing I can do about it. But I'm proud of it, though.
And one more white person got one more time to tell me about how they went to the damn African American Museum and it was so powerful.
Oh my
and you
God.
should go. It's so powerful. Bitch, you should go. You need to learn what the fuck you did to us, bitch. What the fuck? I know what the fuck my history is, bitch.
Have you been there
I don't
yet?
need to know. I haven't. But I don't
There's
need to.
so many white people there.
Yeah, you need to be there. Like it's not.
so
They
many white
love. They
people
think it's a real fucking thing. That shit is fucking real.
That's what I'm saying.
The African American Museum is real.
They just go and get so fascinated.
You're
Like,
like, wow, this is a great story. No, it's fucking real, bitch.
This
It's
shit
fucking
happened.
real.
This what your
ancestors
did.
are trash.
Whether
Go fuck yourselves.
Whether that's what you believe in or not, like, you know, your ancestors still fucking
It's
did
so
that.
powerful.
And
It is. And it's
lot of
fucking
them
terrible. It's disgusting, actually.
A lot of them think
I
that
don't
we need to
need
get
to
over
go. I mean, I'll go one of these days, but I'm not pressed because I'm not going to learn anything that I didn't fucking already know. What the fuck? Y'all niggas need to fucking
It's
go.
not just about slavery and racism, though. Like, they show a lot of great things that black people did, too. It's really good.
That's fine, too.
I know you should go, though.
I will go when I get time, but
I have to go again because it's so big. You can't
It's
even
very
see all of
triggering.
visit.
very
But,
triggering.
No, it's a lot of fascinating as white people there, and that shit pisses me off. Because I hear a lot
You
of
wanna go
like,
together?
wow. We
Is
can't.
it, do I
You
be
gotta
in
get the
advance
tickets
again?
online, in advance, because I mean, it's been over for a few years now,
How
but
much is it?
they're free. You just got to
Okay.
get them online. But like at one point, they were selling out so fast you had to get them months in advance.
Yeah, I remember when they first came out.
So we just have to look online to see like
Yeah.
when the next available ones are.
Have you been to Art Tech House yet?
No,
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I've been. It's pretty cool.
I want to
Yeah, you
go
should
really bad.
It's really cool. You should go. You should go. You should go. I've been there before.
Yeah, I want to go. I want
Anywho.
to go to Art Tech House. I want to go to the Building Museum.
Anywho, I want to go to the Spy Museum actually too.
I want to go there too. Sometimes they have the tickets on because they're really like $20, but they be having them like half off on Groupon sometimes.
Bitch, I got so mad because
So I wanna look it
I
up.
missed the whole 29 rooms tour.
Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah, today was the last day for it. Yep.
Shit.
Pissed. I was going to get tickets yesterday, but the shit was sold out. I was so mad. So fucking mad.
They have to come back.
They will next year.
They'll come back. I'm
That's the next
going.
thing, yeah.
I'm just going to be. I'm going to stay ahead of it so I know. And just,
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to go.
I gotta get these the baby tickets too. I want to see this nigga live.
Oh, you coming next month, right?
Next month, yeah, December. You see how B Simone did a fake marriage thing online on Instagram?
No, I didn't see that.
They said they was like he curved her like politely.
At least it was polite. Did you see her rapping? The video I posted her rapping.
What,
Well, I
Sway?
retweeted on Twitter.
Sway.
No, she was just like freestyling in the car.
Oh, on the call. Yeah, she be rapping. Yeah, she did a whole Sway
I was
freestyle.
like, okay.
She did a whole Sway freestyle. I want to rap sometimes too.
I didn't see this
I be
Sway
asking Marcus
freestyle.
to ghostwrite for me, but I think I'm gonna try to write myself, and then I'm gonna try to just
see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. Yeah, I don't want to be a rapper. I just want to try it.
I mean, it don't hurt.
Yeah, it's creativity.
Yeah.
Anywho, so on to our music segment. Jesus is King. I heard it.
I didn't finish it yet.
It's good.
But from what I heard so far, I heard
It's
like the
really
first
good.
3 or 4.
It's really
I was
good.
like, so I see you trying to come back from the dark side. You trying?
The second song was really good.
Which one? Salem,
something like that. Something like
It's like Selah.
It's really
I
good.
love that song.
Me
Like,
too.
it's really giving me like 90s Kirk Franklin and the Family vibes,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody knows I stand Kirk Franklin. Like, I'm obsessed with Kirk Franklin
Here's
since
the
I
thing.
was 4.
Here's the thing, right? Kanye still is saying his shit. Like, he's still doing his shit.
That's what I say. He's trying to come back from the dark
No,
side.
he's not trying to come back. No, he's still him. He's still him. He's still doing the thing that he did that no one agrees with. But my whole thing is, this is what I'm gonna do with Kanye, because Kanye used to be my favorite rapper of all time. Back in middle school, I clipped out Kanye pictures and stuff and decorated on my binder. Bitch, it was Kanye and MIA. Because that was when they were very much fashion icons. Like, they were just MIA and Kanye West. Ooh, and then Rihanna when she was doing her little thing.
Yes.
Ooh, like, it was this fashion girl. I used to clip the magazines, girl. I used to tell me, because I'm a graphic designer, and like, I've been obsessed with magazines all my life, and it was because of course, the clothes and outfits and stuff, but it was also the layout design. I loved how they laid out the words and how they organized. It's just this articles and this. It was just design porn. That's why I made my mom subscribe. I was subscribed to Teen Vogue and 17 magazine because of it's just because of the artwork in the magazines. Honestly, that's how.
That's cool. How you know what you want to do at a young age.
Yeah. But it was that. But what's the thing with Kanye West? So I'm officially announcing that I will be separating Kanye from his music. I love Kanye's music, and I'm not going to be consumed by Kanye's antics and whatever he says that's bullshit. I'm not going to be consumed by that anymore. I'm just gonna separate his music from him, and then because he did a couple of interviews. He did this big interview with Big Boy Neighborhood. He did that. Then he also did the Apple iTunes or Beats One interview, or whatever. And at one point in the Big Boy interview, he was saying his shit, like, because he gave his life over to God and whatever, he made God's about whatever. But at one point he was saying all this shit about, you know, backing up his ideas of things, and the Big Boy was like, you know, I'm gonna agree to disagree with you. You know, he kept it real classy and kept it real cute. But at one point he said something about Meek Mill. He didn't say Meek Mill's name, but he said something because he was talking about secular music and things like that. And he said you know, 1 minute you're over here trying to build justice reform, prison reform, but then what you're rapping about is crimes and blah blah blah. He was talking about Meek Mill, and Meek Mill even tweeted. It was like,
clear though.
Meek Mill tweeted, he was like, if you want to tell the story, tell the whole story, and that was it. That's all he tweeted. But yeah, like I didn't watch the whole thing of the Big Boy thing or the Beats One thing because I don't want to. It's just triggering for me. I'm like over it. This is Kanye's life. Like I said, he's rich. I'm not rich. I'm gonna focus on being rich one day. Let him do his shit, whatever the fuck, I don't care. His music is great. I will never let go of his albums. I still fucking crank Flashing Lights. I still fucking crank
all his Dropout,
Late Registration, Good Morning, Graduate, all that shit. I still crank, even Yeezus, fucking Yeezus, Life of Pablo, all that shit. Like Dark Fantasy, all that shit. Nigga,
I never took his music off my phone.
808s, all that shit. Like, listen, Kanye West's music is not leaving me. Fuck it, and I'm like, whatever.
This is my issue with Kanye. Because, like you said, I agree. I'm separating his music from him. I have done so with Chris Brown. The only one I have not done that with is R. Kelly. I still have not listened to him. However,
I was never a diehard R. Kelly fan.
I'm not diehard, but I loved his music. Even like to Step in the Name of Love, from that to then going back to Bump and Grind, like everything. But whatever. My thing with Kanye is like, now that he is doing these church services and whatever, now he thinks he's so holier than thou. But Kanye has a video where it looks like Kim is fucking him on a fucking motorcycle. Yeah. But now, have you seen that clip from the Kardashians where he told her he don't want her to wear tight clothes?
And he was like, you built me up to be the sexy woman, and now you're on your journey. You want me to change my shit and blah 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 blah. Yeah.
And I
don't remind you of what's the name? Now he was in. Every time he down and out, he always runs to God. But then when he feeling himself, he fuck God and fuck whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's him. And that's my thing with you. Like, okay, you on that journey now, but don't try to put everybody else down for what they doing. You done said and done way. I'm sure way worse shit than somebody wearing some tight clothes. Like, come on now, relax. Yeah. Meek Mill's doing good shit for his community. Yeah. Don't sit there and bring that man down. Yeah. Do not. Yeah. Because he ain't bothering nobody.
I'm sure Meek Mill chuckled a little bit. It was like, this nigga.
Yeah, but like, Meek Mill ain't bothering us. So Meek Mill ain't been out of jail that damn long.
And let him rap. He been doing crime for a long time. Let him rap about his fucking crime and shit. Fuck that.
He's talking about his life and stuff. Let him. He's not bothering nobody. All he wanted to do was get out of jail.
And let's not forget, you want to bring up the damn prison reform shit, but nigga, Meek Mill was a part of the injustice system. He was on probation for how long? 11 years for some bullshit, some damn popping Willie dirt bike bullshit, nigga. Shut your dumb ass up. Anyway, your music is amazing, so that's where I'm gonna stop. That's it. I'm not fucking saying
nothing. You're still a musical genius.
Fuck that shit. You know what? In any interview you in, nigga, I'm gonna just keep scrolling. I'm gonna keep fucking scrolling. I'm gonna depend on Twitter to fucking give me the clips that I need to get, and then that's it.
Listen, Kanye be tripping, but Kanye, he know his music.
Yeah, that's just
I can't take away nobody's raw talent.
That's just that on that.
So yeah.
Period.
You be tripping though.
Anywho, cool. I'm waiting for that motherfucking City Girls new album. I'm waiting on fucking JT to come. I'm waiting for JT to come out on stage and everybody fucking lose their motherfucking mind because we've been singing Act Up without your ass for a whole year now, ho.
Like, I can't wait to shake my ass to some new music.
I'm ready. Anywho.
I'm shaking my ass yesterday to Act Up.
And JT, she posting clips of her in the studio. She in the studio heavy, so we
she ain't had nothing to do but write. She had nothing but time.
I'm ready for that ass, JT. I'm ready for you to come out and say, "Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga live in concert." In concert, we want to see because I'm sure you ain't because she ain't. Let's think about it. She ain't said that line since she recorded it, and then went to prison.
She said it and got locked up. I love you, JT, but that isn't happening. I love City Girls. Like, me and my friend, we be like, we City Girls and everything. Like, me and my friend Kia, we rep City Girls real hard. So,
Before we close out, did you catch Gabrielle Union's little Clover uniform with the baby Kavia?
I saw it.
Girl, Gabrielle Union looked good. She
I
looked
saw
the
the
same
red.
way she
Just
looked the
saying.
damn in the damn thing. And you know what? I said
Bird.
Yeah, that I said that shit is iconic, bitch.
That's one of my favorite movies. Like when I was a kid,
said-
I had the VHS tape of Bring It On. Like that's my cousins. If it came on cable, they would call me just to tell me it's on. And we
It
would
was on
hang out.
Netflix for a good little minute.
It was, but like I'm talking when we was kids. Like if it came on
I
cable,
had the VHS, girl.
me too. My cousins
I
would
had
call
the
me. Tell me
VH.
it was on TV.
Bitch, I saw all the Bring It On, even the trash ones.
Yeah,
I saw
me too.
all the Bring It
The
On.
the only good ones after one was
Solange.
Solange, and the third one was good with Hayden Panettiere.
That's the Solange one.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Well, no, it was 1 and 3. No, 2 was trash.
she was trash.
2 was trash. I remember now. It was. I forgot who was in it, but it was bad. So it was 1 and 3. The one with Solange.
Yeah.
That was it. Everything else was bad.
I think Christina Milian was a part of something, another one,
She
number 8
was.
or some shit like that. I don't know.
It wasn't good though. I watched
Yeah,
it.
no,
I
it was
watched it
trash.
because she was in it.
Yeah, it was
And I
trash.
love Christina Milian, but
it
that
was
was not
trash.
good. She Love Don't Cost a Thing is my movie though. It's on
Garbage.
Netflix now.
Yeah, love don't. I need to watch Drumline too.
You see that video of J-Lo singing? She sounded bad.
I mean,
Shut up. We ain't gonna go into that. Just shut up, Taylor. I'm gonna say something mean.
anywho,
J-Lo's beautiful though. I love her.
yeah, she's amazing. Anything else?
I think we covered it all.
I can't wait to see more costumes. I will post on the podcast Instagram page. A lot of celebrities have been dressing up already. Kylie Jenner and her BFF Stassi did a Madonna, Britney Spears VMA reenactment.
Cute.
It was cute. Gabrielle Union was cute. I loved Gabrielle Union's costume from last year when she did the whole Gwen Stefani thing. That was really cute.
I love that. I remember that.
And yeah, Cardi B was a nurse.
Yeah, she was a
And
little sexy nurse. It was
yeah,
cute
sexy
with
nurse.
the
She was like her friend Star was like, "Why you a nurse?" She was like, "Cause these hoes was sick all year." Whatever. That shit was funny. Anywho, all right. Well, any last words? Any positive quotes?
The brunch I went to yesterday was a Halloween brunch, so I was Louise from Bob's Burgers.
Oh, you have a picture of it?
They're my friend's phone, so I gotta get them.
Get him. I'm posting on the page.
Yeah.
Any positive quote? Get a positive quote. Get a positive quote.
Yes, I have the quote. This is by.
I don't think I'm dressing up this year because like I got so many things going on and I just don't care. And
Well, then
I dressed up 2 years 2 years ago as Cleopatra when I had a boyfriend, and I deleted the whole pictures of him. I think I actually deleted pictures of me as well in that costume. Fuck.
You just got so mad you deleted everything.
Yes, fuck. So I can't do that. I mean, I posted it at one point 2 years ago on my page, but I ended up deleting it. But
My costume I already had was from like a year or two.
man, let me
ago,
look at my.
But
I be archiving my
I do
Instagram
have a little
posts.
slight Harley Quinn joint because we was doing superheroes and supervillains at work.
Oh,
I got
really?
that. But it's just like a Harley Quinn, like the
Let me
black
see.
and red outfit. It's like a bodysuit, and I'm just gonna wear some pants with it. And I got the
Oh, I
mallet.
found it. Ew, it's him. Yuck. But this is me. Ooh, I'm gonna post it as a
Yes,
TBT.
post-
As a TBT on,
Yeah,
on,
do
on, I'm gonna
that.
do it on Halloween because Halloween's on Thursday.
Bella herself.
LOL. Let me just. This is
That's so funny.
LMAO.
I used to love that fucking song.
Let me see. MIA. What MIA been at? She been
Chillin'.
MIA. She been MIA.
You know, she one of the people. She do what the fuck she want to do. She drops some shit when she feel like it.
Yeah.
She's still that bitch though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyhow.
so positive quotes. Anything else before I?
No, go ahead.
Okay. This quote is by Queen Ava DuVernay. I'm obsessed with her. I love her.
Ooh, Queen and Slim coming out too.
Yeah, I'm excited. I have to see that. Daniel Kaluuya, I think his name is.
Yeah.
He is just getting out there.
Yeah.
Is he really British?
Yeah.
Okay,
Girl,
'cause-
there ain't no fake accent.
No, because I've seen him do American and British accents. So I didn't know what the fuck was what.
Oh.
But like on shows, on movies or shows, because he was on Black Mirror one season. One or 2 seasons. Anyway, it says figure out what you need to do to be the heroine of your own story.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, Ava, you got to figure out what the fuck you need to do and make that shit happen.
No, right.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with all her
Look at
work.
my hair. How long my hair used to be.
Cause you be cutting it like it's nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Stop cutting it.
I know. I'm letting it grow out. Trust me.
You like my mother. She just gets tired of it and just cut it and then be like, I want my hair back. I be like, well, stop.
Look how skinny I used to. Oh my god, I gained so much fucking weight.
Join the club, bitch.
Oh girl, I gained so much fucking weight. This me and my sister right here.
She's pretty. She has pretty eyes.
Yeah, she do.
My eyes used to be that color. They changed. How long ago is this? 2017.
Mm-hmm. Anywho, guys, thank you guys for listening to Heard the Podcast. You can find us on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Apple Podcasts now. You'll find
Everywhere,
us on iHeartRadio in a couple months because, you know, that's the rule or whatever the fuck. But anywho, find us at Heard the Podcast, HERD the Podcast on Instagram, Twitter. Type us in at HER''D the Podcast on all your search engines or whatever. You can follow me, Danny, at Danny DeVito _ on Instagram, Danny DeVito with 1 _ on Twitter.
And me, Tay, you can find at Katie Hearn, CADYHARIN. That is on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, whatever. So follow us.
All right, y'all. Thank you for listening to Heard the Podcast. Bye.
Bye. Love you.